Hello, Artsy Gamer friends. Hopefully you all can hear me. Hello, hello. Happy New Year. Happy first stream of the year. Hedgie, hello. Direwolf, hello. Available for an Artsy stream. I'm available for your time. That's amazing. Megs, hello. Waiting for the snow. Oh my gosh, we had snow yesterday and it's still a little bit like foggy and really pretty outside. It's really nice. And frickin' one, hello. Hi friends, welcome in. I'm slow to get back into the swing of things. I have a cat on my lap and another cat sitting at a window. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How are we today? Am I back in Korea? I am. I've been back in Korea since probably December 20th. So it's been a few weeks, but hello friends. Oh my gosh, I thought that I would be on top of things today. I'm not. Hi, yes, I'm back in Korea. I've been trying to declutter and I have to take the tree down. So I need to do that today, but hi friends, welcome, welcome, welcome in. My camera is ridiculous right now. Hello. We just missed the big storm. It was just south of us. Was that a good thing or a bad thing? HubSpot was hoping for a snow day so that the Babs could go back to school, but he could stay home. Because the way that the school works, since a lot of the kids drive in from Seoul, that if Seoul is closed down, then the school will be closed down. But for the most part, traveling between, like, in the city is not as bad. It's good to see you too, Direwolf. Hello. Which kitten is the lap gremlin? It's August. August is a lot better. For those who don't know, friends, if you are tuning in, last Monday, so a week from today, our last rabbit brand had unexpectedly and tragically passed away. And August was kind of acting really low energy and tired and just not wanting to do anything. And so I'm going, if I have to go to another vet this week, I'm gonna be very upset. But no, I think he was just grieving because he's a lot better today, but he's been very cuddly. Hello, Laser Sharp. It's good to see you. You haven't posted in the stream since last year. I know. Neither have I. Neither have I. Yeah, it's hard. Oh my gosh, my hair is also like I just need to like change everything. But yeah, it was really sad. It was very unexpected. Like that morning he was just fine, and then in the afternoon he wasn't. And I broke the space-time continuum to get him to the emergency vet. It was truly a miracle because I texted them at 3 p.m. going, oh, I need to come in. My rabbit's suddenly not well. And they said, well, we close between 4:30 and 5. And I said, I'll be there at 4:15. And usually it takes anywhere between 1.5 and 2 hours to get from where we are to Seoul. And so the other fun thing too is that as I was getting into the car, I forgot to put in gas. So I think of the like 55 kilometers it takes to get from Seoul to where we are, I had about 75 kilometers in the gas tank. Hi, are you being silly? Do not grab that. Do not. And I somehow made it there. I had enough money for the toll. It was truly miraculous, but he unfortunately didn't make it. Yeah, it was really sad. I've been sitting with it, and I think the shock was wearing off to the point where my body just like got sick, and I've been sitting with the feelings. But it was I'm just really grateful that I made it to a vet. You know, that's always been my biggest fear. Hello, Hank. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, so I've just been sitting with that for a little bit. And my dad, when I was telling him the story, he was like, why don't you wait before you consider getting another rabbit? And I said, oh no, we're done. We're done with rabbits. Yes, we are. We have cats. We have a toddler. I'm good. No more. No more. But besides that, we like to do a couple of things on the Artsy Gamer. First and foremost, we like to talk about our weekly goals and weekly wins. Today we're doing a New Year's resolution scavenger hunt, specifically my New Year's resolutions for the year. So I want to hear what you have planned for this week, as well as a big goal that you have for the rest of the year. And we also like to do like incentives known as a bubble break. So if you know that is, like the stream. If you don't know what that is, like the stream and find out. And I actually do have the bubble wand nearby, so that's awesome. You keep seeing little ears and paws. Here, I'll just show you. Come here. Here's the little man. You want to say hi? No, you don't want to say hey. You just want to say hello. Hi. You. Hi. You're hoping to do more drawing? Me too. Me too. I had somebody say the nicest thing to me, that they missed my comics. So I was thinking that in lieu of all the things that I plan on doing this year, which includes not one but 2 prototype games, I hope to get back into art. Oh, he's not as big as Oliver, because Oliver is over 9 pounds at this point. But yeah, he's gotten big. He's gotten big. Yeah. Weekly win, my youngest niece became the first baby born out of the hospital at 2025. I'd say that's worth celebrating. Even if I personally did none of the work, that is, I mean, that's a family celebration right there. I've been saying forever that I really wanted to get back to working on jellyfish, and 2 days ago, I finally started to decorate again. Let's go. What are you working on? There's a bit of an issue on YouTube happening. It's telling me I have to wait 5 seconds, even though it's been more than that. Here, let me fix. Let me fix. Try now. Snooze can. Hi, Artsy for the new year. I want to get all my finances done in order to take depression medication again. Bravo. Bravo. Yes. And today you made your rock garden. You're saying some words. There you go. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? So, so funny you should mention, Hedgie, about getting back into Animal Crossing. If you are a member of this channel, you know that I have something a-brewing, and it's going to be going live a week from today. So literally a week from now, I am bringing back hard mode 2.0 with Pat from Nintendo Talks Blessing. So let's do a quick explanation of what that is. Now there's more to this than, you know, this one page, because I want to do a preview video on Friday before I do the live stream. And don't attack me. Why are you like this? I'm explaining to the people about fun stuff. Yeah. He's like, no, pay attention to me. It's more important. So hard mode 2.0 is going to have a design component where 4 lovely individuals have graciously given me their time, their editing ability, and a nice explanation of what the design challenges are going to be. And there's a lot about hard mode 2.0 that has been simplified, and some of it's been made a little bit more interesting. But for the most part, I'm really excited, and we'll be talking about it on Friday, and it'll be going live on Monday, as I said. So I'm really, really excited for that. I don't want to give too much away, but I do want to say that we are aggressively promoting Kaylee over at Kaylee Games on YouTube today. She is one of the people who has graciously given me her time and help with explaining one of the design challenges, and did an amazing job. They all did. So be sure to go subscribe to her. She's really sweet, really fun, and good friends with April. So if you know April, you probably know Kaylee. It is really hard. Is it really hard? Because I'm hoping that it's not going to be so hard that people are going to get frustrated. But yeah. Not sure if my first message went through, but I don't have weekly goal. But my win is that I got over the bad cold I have. I didn't see it, but I'm glad that you're feeling better. And your New Year goal is to keep food in the freezer for my local friends to access. We fully expect that the economy is going to tank and maybe make veg and meat too expensive for everyone to access. I remember you talking about that, and that's truly an act of heroic friendship right there. Also, one of Diesel's friends had drawn a picture of Bran and Andra, which was really, really sweet. She did it out of the kindness of her heart, and it was really cute. So yeah, just bear in mind that all of the information, especially the design challenges, will be talked about on the 10th. So this Friday for me, Thursday for all of you. And I'm really, 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 really excited for it. But let's like get into it, shall we? Oh, hi. So I have a few New Year's Hi. What? Buddy. What? Yes, my New Year's resolutions don't revolve you. How amazing is that? I have a couple of New Year's resolutions. First and foremost, I want to get back into coding. In fact, I will be getting back into game development after this stream. And so we have to find the black desktop computer with the programming page on top of the screen because, you know, we're getting back into that. I would also like to get back into rock climbing. So we're going to find a climbing wall, which I don't think is very difficult because a lot of people use it for what's it called? For walls and things. And the stack of books I fully expect being really easy, like I have it on my island right here. And I want to get back into reading. And HubsMod did this amazing thing where I think I've mentioned a few times that I wanted to have all of the Discworld series, like physical copies in the house, and he got me these beautiful hardcover versions of the Discworld series books. So I've started reading, and I've already gone through one book this year, so I'm very excited. And I also talked about getting back into drawing, so we're going to get the cartoonist set. And the other ones are like, I want to start decluttering, so we're going to find the garbage pail. With the Nintendo Switch game, I want to start playing different games more. I've been really enjoying Stardew Valley as a Switch game. I think it's probably my most beautiful and successful Stardew Valley save to date. And I would also like to get back into Korean, so we're going to try to find the Chimajigori, which is it's a specific hanbok that is used for celebrations. And again, wanting to get back more into a workout routine, so perhaps yoga or, you know, walking, just something that's more, you know, moving my body but at a slower pace, and organizing with the tall cabinet. And I'm also looking to work to saving for a new camera. So on my throne, this is not an obligation, I'm just letting you know where it is. I have on my throne a specific Sony camera that's mirrorless, that allows for better editing and just a better viewpoint. And that's what I have. Hello, Rich. Hello. Hannah, hello. I'm a new subscriber, but I want to say this. It's such a nice and chill vibe here, and I'm a fan of it. Hannah, we are a fan of you. How are you doing? Did you enjoy this? Yes. And so HubSpot also did, like, once I got home from traveling stateside, he did like a post-it scavenger hunt around the house. So it started in the hallway and it progressively moved to our bedroom where the books were hidden. And unfortunately, my son destroyed the majority of the post-its, but I saved one. Hey Bear, hello. You're playing Coral Island. That's awesome. I love that for you. How am I? I'm doing okay. How are you? You did some straddle jumps last week. Still don't know if I can do them as well as Artsy can, though. I haven't done a straddle jump in a long time. And Laser Sharp, enjoy your dinner. Not involve cat, not possible. Boo. Boo. We have a stray cat outside and we have been trying to befriend. He's been getting closer to the porch. I can't touch him, but he acts like he wants pets. Do you have like a box that's insulated with a blanket or something? My mom has 3 indoor-outdoor cats, and so she has an insulated box that she puts outside by the front porch that's near water that allows for them to be warm and comfy, cozy. So that's something that I would suggest if you're worried about that. Is it a bubble time already? Is it a bubble time already? We haven't even gotten to the first dream yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, friends, if you are new here, we like to do a couple of things, especially with being mindful of our bodies in the most neutral, loving way possible. So if you just want to like take a moment, go get some water, take your meds, eat a nom, eat a nom. We're going to just like rotate various appendages, you know, our hands, our fingers, our toes. If you're in the office goblin position, be sure to like straighten your spine a little bit, even if you are not of the straight persuasion and a part of the alphabet mafia. It's okay. And just like turn and twist, unclench your jaw, remind yourself that you matter, and we're going to do a nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. He has a heated water bowl and heated house that he's been using. Oh, that's cute. I don't know where he goes during the day, but he's at night with his other cat friends. How many cat friends does he have? Has he brought like people home to party? I must know. Oh, it's been so weird because I haven't done this in so long, and I'm so nervous about getting back into things. Trying to get into the mindset of making a game happen has been very almost debilitating, and I really just have to do it. Recently, I was trying to figure out how I was going to make the bouquet building prototype game, and someone really just suggested that I should consider looking into 2D customization for characters because it's basically the same thing. So once I finish the flower breeding prototype game, that I'll get into the bouquet building one. My hair looks great, thank you. It's growing out. My goal is to have, I think I want to get this to about here, and I've been considering bangs. I've been considering it. Beth, hello, it's good to see you. Welcome in. You needed that stretch. Hannah, that stretch needed you. I know, it's just, it's so nice to stretch sometimes. There's like 3 or 4 others that we've seen in the ring here, and there's a fox that comes now and again. I mean, I had an Abyssinian that had no fear, and I don't know if my stepfather was exaggerating, but I do think that there was a story where she was walking with foxes, like, as a friend. So that was an interesting experience. And ooh, cute villagers. Some villagers I don't often see on an island. Very cute. So we have Cookie and Luna here. Let's see, do you think we will find anything that we need? Maybe. This island feels very floral and very random, but also not. Sweet Shay, hello. Hello, hello. Nope, they just started. Do any of you have multiple characters on your island? Because I feel like that's so much work. That's so much work. I feel bad enough like that I'm not able to devote all my time and energy to a single game. Because friends, let me tell you, I have started Baldur's Gate 3. Hubsma and I have actually started we've started back up, and we're doing individual games because we have individual, you know, time preferences. And oh, interesting. And Baldur's Gate 3 has taken over my life. Like it is such a fun game, and I love the fact that when you go with the non-binary option for how you are referred, it's like it's so subtle. But like, 'cause they don't make a big deal out of it because it's not a big deal. But I love the fact that they just know this inherently. They're like, oh yeah, no, they have they vibes. And it's been so wild talking to other Baldur's Gate players because, you know, everyone has such a different gameplay. It was almost to the point where I wanted to, stream Baldur's Gate 3, but since it's such a mature game, I don't know how I feel about putting that on the Artsy Gamer. You love being a chaos reptile? Oh my gosh. I have had up to 3 playable characters. Beth, does anyone have any bells to share? We don't do trading on in chat. However, if you are at the age to be able to participate on Discord, which I believe is 13 plus, please don't tell us your age. There is an Animal Crossing market or trading that's on my Discord. So if someone can help you with that, that's the best way to go about it. Also, I don't know if you've ever heard of Nookazon. Nookazon is still active, which is wild. Okay, nothing. Basti, where is your filing cabinets? Where are your books? Where is your trash? I must know. Oh my gosh, an itchy. Oh, hello. Hi, do you have anything to say? I'm happy. I love that for you. All right, so will we find anything? I don't, okay, I don't understand the, okay, we have books, but we don't have the books we need, bestie. We need certain books. Oh no. Oh my gosh, why am I itchy? Ugh. Okay. Where is what I need? I don't understand. Now the question is, did they redo villager homes? It looks like they probably did not. But yeah, 3 PCs. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. This is Mo's, right? Yeah. Okay, we have a random fridge. We have Chloe's, we have random photos. Did you like toss them into the sea? Is this a, okay, this is definitely a crime scene. I'm gonna tell you this, Luna. Maybe don't post your victim so openly. Maybe you should consider being a little bit more subtle about this. Oh, Hedgie is incredibly kind when it comes to trading, so I would recommend doing that 100%. All right, anything. Who is this? Is this Fauna? Yeah. Is a purple mat a yoga or a towel? It is a yoga. It is a yoga mat. Did we pass it? Did I skip it? Did I completely skip it and just did not know? Yeah, seriously, look at all of like these murder scenes. Oh my goodness. Hello? Okay, we can't, wait, can you get over here? You can, right? Right. Come on. Can you go like this? No. Well, that's a fun time. Is that all my monthly resolutions on the hunt? Tekla, hello? I mean, I would love to hear what your resolutions are, because that would be very uncanny. If you are wanting to learn Korean, Tekla, don't do Duolingo, do Lingo Deer. Lingo Deer has a one-time subscription of like $179 where you can learn literally all of the languages. It was specifically designed for non-Latin based languages like, you know, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. And I'm doing it for the year because I wanted to see how I felt about it. But it is so good. It is so good. And yeah, so I want to hear. This island also has many flowers. I'm worried that like it has enough randomness involved that it probably has what I need, but I'm being very lazy about it. And if I can't navigate your island, I'm gonna dip. Sorry. Luna, Basti Boo, if you would, have a little bit more inclines, please. No, I was joking. I'm doing one resolution per month. January is try a new food each week. That's a really cool way of doing that. I really like that. So instead of feeling like you have to do everything every day, you have, you know, something new to try. So what foods are you planning on trying? And Rich, don't apologize. There's nothing wrong with asking a question. PC Brian, the Chaos King. Happy New Year's to you. How are you? How you doing? Yeah, I'm trying really hard to be kind to myself because above all, my 2025 New Year's resolution is to protect my peace, right? And I want to make sure that the new things that I attempt to do will not basically get in the way of the things that are important, which is my health, my well-being, my happiness. And the goal I have is to work up to doing 20 hours of game development a week, so that I can hopefully get the 2 games finished. The bouquet building game is going to require a lot more because I actually have to design the assets for that, because, you know, to make a bouquet building game, you have to have the flowers. But with with the game that I'm working on now, which is the flower breeding one, I'm trying to have it so... No, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to have it so that I can have a working and functional inventory. And I was like, okay, well, if I have a working and functional inventory, that means I have to have collectibles in the world, right? And so that means that I have to create collectibles in order for like the character to pick up. And then on top of that, I have to have them mean something. And so right now, I still have the UI where it's just like the flowers that are harvested become money. So what may end up happening is that I may have to just like redo the whole thing, which is going to be really annoying. And dire wolf for 11 months, almost 1 year. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. This week I'm going to make a recipe for egg roll in a bowl. Never heard of it, but I'm willing to try. An egg roll in a bowl. Is that kind of like a burrito bowl? A burrito bowl, but like with an egg roll? An egg roll in a bowl. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to look this up. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so it's basically the insides of an egg roll without the wrap. So basically it's like a burrito bowl without the tortilla. Ooh, that looks really good, by the way. That looks really yummy. Yeah, my goal is to make more Korean food because, you know, just with the economy as it is, we're trying really hard to be a little bit more conscientious of our money, right? For obvious reasons. And okay, we have this trash can, but we don't have the blue one, which is rude. So rude. This is a pretty island though. And the one way to do that is that we need to localize our palette, right? And so I'm assuming this is French. Is this French? I don't know if that's French. And I would like to make different types of kimchi. I purchased a comic book cookbook for Korean cooking, and a lot of it's meat related, so we can't do much of that. But, well, no, that's not true. We can do like tofu replacement, I think. And I would like to do more of that because my son is getting used to the Korean palette, I think, at the daycare. And did they redo their houses? We may be lucky. We may be lucky. I've also stopped drinking pop because I feel like it's so too expensive of a vice. They did not redo it. Curses. Yeah, is there like is there a cheaper way to make soda? Because I think you can get like seltzer water and whatever the additives are for. There's also a recipe where you can make your own like ginger, like not ginger beer. Oh my gosh, what's it called? Not ginger beer. It has like sarsaparilla and like anise and stuff. Root beer. So if you get the root beer extract, there's a way where I think like an entire bottle will last you quite a long time. And the way that you make it effervescent is you add yeast to it. So it's like, it's literally a beer sort of. And I've heard it's really good. Speaking of beer. All right, we have a dropped book. We have towels. Bestie, this island is beautiful. I appreciate that I can navigate it, but I would really like to find something. I've been working really hard to make things from scratch because buying flour is a lot cheaper than buying bread here. A loaf of bread that you would probably get in the States is not only half of it expensive, but you have more than half in comparison to what you can get in Korea because bread's not really a thing here. I'm okay without having it. It's all good. I was just really a minor vice since I only had diet caffeine pop anyway. Oh. Y'all, I feel like these scavenger hunts, like, they have it out for me. Sorry, I did not mean to run into you. Like, I feel that these items are not difficult, and yet, is this like... I feel that this is a little bit on the nose when it comes to real life, resolutions. I do need to go indoors. My girlfriend's been making bread recently. I'm very happy about this. Are we at another bubble time? We already did a bubble break. Are we at 30 likes already? Wait, where's the house? Oh, the house is over here. Oh. Here's the house. I really hope that with the new island reset that I get a big, bulky, chunky peninsula, because I would like to do something with that. Okay, okay. All right. Do you think... Stack of books, besties. Come on. Stack of books, please. No, we do 10 and an additional 10 likes. So it's 10, 30, 60, 100, math, music. Very cute, very cute. Gotta love a peninsula house. I don't think... No, that's not true. I think I may have had 1 or 2 islands where I had enough space to put something on the peninsula. You see 23 likes? Yeah, we have 7 more, besties. 7 more. Ooh, this is cute. This is cute. Also, can you believe, friends, that Casual Crossing is almost done? Like, my Casual Crossing project will be finished January 9th, January 10th of this year. And I have been very successful, I think, in the majority of the goals that I had for that challenge. I still have not finished my museum because the golden stag I had to achieve through spicy means. So I've finished the bug part, but I didn't get the golden net because I didn't, earn it naturally. I don't understand. Basti, I don't understand. I can also tell that you're a Swiftie, though. I've done enough commissions for Gabriel Horizons that I know some of the the art for her music. The Chonky Peninsula also works as storage for the Able Sisters. Storage for the Able Sisters. What do you mean? Like, you mean like placing the Able Sisters? Oh, because the Able Sisters in the house is the same dimension, right? That would be really pretty too. That would be really pretty. Mm-hmm. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking forward to when it comes to the challenge for hard mode, because the airport color designates the challenge, right? Unless, of course, you just don't want to do that and you want to do a specific challenge, that's fine. But I think because I started the challenge, I should probably, like, be true to the airport color, right? Hello, Goose. All right, well, I don't quite understand why we don't have the things that we need. Like, we have the trash cans, right? But we don't have the trash cans we need. Was I already here? I feel like I was already here. I was already here. How about Evil Stardew Valley? Evil Stardew Valley is still going. It's still going. I haven't been able to be evil quite yet. That's been very difficult. It's actually what's been really fun is like the difference of how you play Stardew Valley really does impact everything else, because with my Switch game, I've had an easier time really building up friendship, and I think it's just because I've been taking my time and I haven't been rushing it. But with Evil Stardew Valley, it's like I feel that I have to be able to do evil things in order for it to be considered Evil Stardew Valley. So the things that I want to get back into, aside from Stardew Valley and doing hard mode, is I want to do New Year, new emotes, and I don't think we have anything on this island, y'all. I think it's just not gonna happen. Wild. Wow. I want to do New Year's new emotes on Wednesday, and then I'm thinking that we'll do weekly hard mode live streams, because again, with hard mode being a project that I'm running, I don't want that to take up all of my time, because I do want to devote at least 20 hours a week for game development, and I can't add more on my plate like I tend to do. And the other thing is I would like to do monthly accessibility videos, because eventually, once I start talking about accessibility reviews for games, that I want to start doing videos of how to apply accessibility in Godot 4 using GDScript, because it's really frustrating how there is a lot of information about applying accessibility, but it feels really hard to find. And being able to provide that to other Godot 4 GDScript people, like programmers, would be really nice, because once I finish the prototype games, I want to do videos about applying, you know, different accessibility things to them. Once I had to put everything on my beach and do some terraforming, ran out of beach space, Able Sisters went on the peninsula. Love that for you. Artsy's too nice. They're having trouble being mean. It's not that. It's just, it's difficult for Baldur's Gate 3, by the way. I don't like being evil. But with Stardew Valley, it's just the build up for Stardew Valley is very slow. And so I don't know, would people prefer that I work on that save off camera so that we can start being evil together? Or really I should just focus on destroying Penny first. I think that's what I should be doing. Focus on destroying Penny. You recommended it to Lexi. I would love to see an evil playthrough of Stardew Valley with Lexi. Oh my gosh. Also, Lexi is way too nice, but I do think that she would rise to the occasion of being evil. That'd be fun. I saw that you started playing BG3. What is your class? What is your race? I must know. Sienna, how are you? Oh my gosh, yeah, no, well, see, the goal for Evil Stardew Valley was that I was going to romance and marry every single marriageable one at a time, and then divorce them and turn our children into doves, which I'm sorry if that is a spoiler to people, but for Penny, because of her 10 heart event, which is so catastrophic, if you turn her down, like she gets so upset, I want to do that first. So half orc paladin, let's go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm still kind of in the early stages of the game. HubsMod, I think, has entered into Act 2, and ooh, this is cute. Hi, how are you? Oh my god, evil at its finest. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I've been processing my rabbit's loss last week, and oh, we don't have anything going on. But trying to get started for the new year. But how are you? Oh my gosh, it's been a hot minute since I have seen you. But friends, if you do not know who Sienna Crossing is, a sweetie pie, a cutie patootie, a sweet human being. I know that I've already said that, but you should go check her out. She's starting to do more vlogging and is also a chronic Animal Crossing New Horizons resetter. Which, if you want to reset your island again, Sienna, I do have an Animal Crossing challenge that is basically hard mode 2.0. That's happening next week. So just letting you know. Just letting you know. I don't know how many switches you had, but just letting you know. Yeah, and for those who are tuning in, what is your New Year's resolutions? I must know. Oh, if I've been away... Will be away from posting indefinitely, but wait, a challenge be dropping? Yep. Oh, here, hold on. So with Pat from Nintendo Talks blessing, we are doing hard mode 2.0, which has more simplified hard mode rule set, but it has 4 design challenges on the basis of which airport color you have, which is very exciting. I had a couple of people graciously donate their time and video editing to helping me talk about the designs. So just a quick shout out to April Honey, Classy Cozy Gamer, Kayla Games, who we are aggressively promoting today, and Colleen over at Co Clementine. They did an amazing job. They are amazing creators, and I'm so grateful for all their help. But yeah, this is the base rules. We'll be announcing the different challenges on Friday, and it's basically a combination of hard mode and casual crossing, if you know what that is. I got like 6 fellow brain bug characters already, wandered into the ruins with the dew that needs to moisturize, and the girl. Oh, I love Withers. Withers is great. Yeah, I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited. It's going to be my my chill break. I'm not going to be making videos for it. I've been realizing that if I'm going to be taking game development seriously, that I kind of need to, you know, take game development seriously. Another question, do people just not like redo their villager homes? Is that just a thing that they don't do? Because the past few ones just didn't have anything. We have a climbing wall. We're taking the climbing wall. I need a win, friends. I need a win. We're taking it. Yeah, we're taking the climbing wall. Yep, we're taking the climbing wall and we are dipping. That's true. Maybe they never bought the DLC. I keep forgetting that this game is super expensive. I always make the assumption that, oh, everyone has Nintendo Online. Everyone has the DLC. No, they don't. But yeah, I am really excited for that. And so I think the rotation of games is going to be Animal Crossing hard mode. And it's one of those challenges that is going to have an end date, right? Like if you get to 5 stars and you make it accessible to villagers and, you know, you earn 10 million bells from the stock market and, you know, all that jazz, like it's going to be fine. You don't have to do custom codes if you don't want to, but that is kind of a requirement. Or it could be that they're just lazy. Your goal is to gain more muscle and strength in at least 10 pounds. That is a really good goal. My recommendation, Rich, if you have the mobility to do so, and this is something that HubsMod and I have done in the past and are getting back into, is do 40 push-ups, 40 squats, and 40 crunches like 3 times a week. And so that's basically, I would say, anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes of your time a day. And I will say that it really did help with my my arm strength by like my upper body strength by a lot. And it's just getting back into the habit without having to do a lot of exercise over the course of a week. So that's always my recommendation for people who want to work on their core, who want to work on their legs and want to work on their upper body. It's really great. I have the DLC. I've never decorated my villagers' houses. I was not accusing people of being lazy. I'm really surprised. Although at the same time, there is something really cool about villagers' original homes and then trying to, like, if you have the ability to redo their homes, that you incorporate those designs. And I think if I finally finish the DLC on the hard mode island, that I kind of want to keep like their wallpaper sort of and their flooring and a good portion of their what's it called? Their items, but like move it around. There was an island that I was visiting because my son likes to do that. He likes to go on dream addresses with me. Oh, this is a New Year's island. That's cute. There was this person that kept their interiors but moved it around and made it a little bit more artful, and it was really well done. You're too lazy to even buy the game. I mean, your birthday is coming up, my good bean. Don't threaten me with a good time like that. I may purchase you the game. We have such cuties. Oh my gosh. Rip Cousteau. I want Cousteau back so bad. And there's a couple of villagers. Let's see. I think of all of these villagers, I don't remember if I ever had Octavian, but I've never had Roscoe, and I've never had Quilson. And I would like to have Quilson at some point. Bruh, don't even. Don't bruh at me. Ooh, this is really cute. And it looks like they also didn't redo their villager homes, but we'll check. We'll check, just in case. The one critique that I have about... Oh, they did redo it. Very cool. All right, that's good to know. Oh, we found the Switch. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Listen. We're just going to just take the first thing that we see. Yeah. We'll look around the island though, just in case that there's something else, because if I find the Chimajigori or like the handbook, we'll take that one too. But let's go. Thank you for redecorating your homes. Oh my gosh. If you feel like purchasing a game, probably not that one. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I suppose. I suppose. Friends, did you celebrate New Year's on your island? My husband and I did the thing where, because, you know, we are 14 hours ahead of EST and the ball dropping in New York. And honestly, like, I've seen the ball drop on TV. It's not as fun to watch on the telly. But I was like, hey, Hubsmod, how'd you feel? Because the Babs was asleep and we were playing BG3 for a bit. I was like, how would you feel if I made some hot cocoa? And then we did the countdown on my Animal Crossing island. And him being the sweetest of pies was like, of course. And so we did the countdown with my villagers. And he knows so much about like the Lagom lore that it's like he was very impressed by just how the villagers kind of like interacted and talked to themselves. Oh, this is really cute. This is a really cute layout, actually. I like it. I enjoy watching play Animal Crossing, but I would probably get bored. No, that's fair. That's fair. There's a couple of games that I like watching other people play. Like the Sims in general, like The Sims 4 tends to be very frustrating for me. One, because of all the glitches and, you know, the microtransactions. Well, not microtransactions, but the really expensive DLCs. But I love the stories that people have built for their characters. I love Kay Daisy's Sims 4 videos. According to her, they don't do very well. They don't perform well on YouTube. And I'm like, well, YouTube's missing out because they just bring me so much joy. I still need to watch her, is it like Santa Claus one from a couple of weeks ago? But yeah. All right, well, this is a really cute island though. I like that they decorated for the new year. That's really sweet. And we have the stack of books, but I think the stack of books will be easy to find personally. So if we find the tall cabinet or the Chimajigori, I'll probably take that. Belle, hello, it's good to see you. How are you? We're doing significantly better than the last time, that's for sure. Oh, this is cute. You're tired? I bet. Just like the start of the new year, I'm also tired. Have not been sleeping very much because, unfortunately, Baldur's Gate 3 has taken over my life. And so I think that, oh, I'll just play for a couple of hours. Those couple of hours become like 3 or 4. And then I was like, oh yeah, no, I'll do the good thing and being in bed by like 10:30, and then it's 11:30, 12 on a school night. You know? You know? Yeah, I like the pool hall. That's cool. Mm-mm. Yeah, the 2025 custom code is really cute. They put a lot of work into that. That's really nice. But it's 2 a.m. when I go to bed. I mean, ooh, also really like this. This is cute. I mean, I don't know what your day schedule looks like. So I don't know if you have to get up early, but I can't sleep in just yet because my son needs to be up at 6:30 to eat a nom. So if like you have to be up and have only had a couple of hours of sleep, then that's probably not good for, it's probably not good for you. All right, friends, we're gonna do a poll. We're gonna do a poll because 83% of you like to do polls. Should I take the Switch or the office cabinet from this island? Because I feel like the Switch will be easier to find than the office cabinet. You know? Here, I'll unpin. There we go. 83% of us like polls and the other 21% are as bad as percentages. I mean, I think we had at one point when I was streaming, I asked people whether or not they liked polls and it was 83%, and that's where the joke came from. But it seems like the office cabinet is currently winning. Take either, but remember you found both and claim it later if needed. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. This is a really cute bathroom too. Ooh, I like the use of the simple panel, and I love that custom code. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Yeah. I've really loved the like visiting dream addresses and getting a lot of inspiration. There was this one island that was absolutely gorgeous, and I took so many screenshots of it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. I'm more poking fun at the fact that YouTube's polls never add up to 100%. It's always 99 or 101. 101? I've never seen 101 before. I've seen 99. Okay. Well, this is cute. Love this. Are you steering the ship? Are you steering the relationship? Lori, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. I think I'm going to take the office cabinet. So we're going to mark, keep that off, but we'll do a paste duplicate. And then we'll just put this here, and then we'll dip. And then we'll dip. It was a good joke, though. Yes, a relationship. Yep. Oh, goodness. Yeah, getting back into this has been really difficult. I've had like these really weird fears about getting back into doing things. And there was somebody who I think I stumbled upon threads who was really into like redoing DIY stuff, and or not redoing, but like redoing her house. And she said that it all started with her tearing off the carpeting of her stairs, and then she just kind of like kept going, and that it takes being afraid first in order to be brave, and you know, doing new things. So yeah, we'll just work with that. It's okay to be scared, just gotta do something about it. And it's not like, once I get into doing coding and programming, it settles in, but with hitting this particular block with the game that I'm working on, it's like, not only do I have to design and build this one thing, but it has to be interacting with other things that I also have to design. And so it feels like I'm having to work backwards, which is probably accurate, and feeling that there's more complexity than I give it credit for. Hello, Naru, it's good to see you. I can't believe I'm an hour late. I was waiting for this to start too, around 30 minutes, and got into a new streaming series. What was the new streaming series? I must know. I must know. It's also getting a little... There we go. Much better. It's been really good to get back into reading, though. I forgot how hard it was to start Terry Pratchett's Discworld series because The Color of Magic was very weird. And I mean that in a really good way, because the way that Terry Pratchett uses satire is like, he does satire for politics, he does satire for science fiction, he does all of that. And so it was really hard to just like, when I first started the game, or not the game, when I first started the series, like back in 2020 something, of like what he was even talking about. But since I've already read the series, I know where it's going. And it's been really nice to kind of ease myself back into reading and feeling like, oh no, I can read. I can do the thing. You've been listening to the death books lately? I love the death books. Oh my gosh, are we getting a raid? It could not be me. It could not be me. Oh my goodness. How are August and Oliver? Mookie says, throw me the ball. They are doing really well. One was sitting with me, but I think he's moved on somewhere else. But they've been little chaos gremlins. Yeah. Jade Mist, the panda goobers are here. It's a me raid. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on, friends. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Hi, Jade. How are you? Let me do a thing. One day YouTube is going to make it a lot easier for us to like shout people out, you know? Happy New Year to you. What were you streaming? Pippuccino, hello. Oh my goodness. All the cool people are here. We're also at a bubble break, so hold on. Hold on, we're kind of looking for stuff. We're doing an Animal Crossing scavenger hunt with my New Year's resolutions for the year. But hi friends, if you are new to the channel, my name is Artsy over at the Artsy Gamer. I use they, them pronouns, and we'd like to make art and play games and also make games and encouraging others to do the same. So if you like Animal Crossing, talking about hard topics, sometimes I do art and sometimes I do game development, you have come to the right place. Crispy, hello, it's good to see you. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Jade, what were you streaming? I must know. Oh, you were doing Infinity Nikki. Did I already ask that question? I probably did. Oh my gosh, Wolfie, hello, hello. Hi, friends. Well, we are also at a bubble break, but we like to do a couple things at the Artsy Gamer, friends. First and foremost, we like to share our weekly goals and weekly wins. It is the new year, so I want to hear what your resolutions are. And we also like to do like incentives known as a bubble break. So we take a moment at every 10, an additional 10 likes, so 10, 30, 60, 100 math, to like re-correct our posture, you know, move our hands, move our toes, move our heads from side to side. I know I'm super attractive, but like look away and reset your vision, unclench your jaw, and we're gonna do a nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. Make art, play games, make games, play art. And we'll do another one. Nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. Also, friends, if you play Animal Crossing and are looking to do a new challenge, starting the 13th for me, so the 12th for a lot of you, I am bringing back hard mode, but it's hard mode 2.0 with Pat from Nintendo Talks blessing. So we have base rules that I will be announcing on Friday, and I have 4 amazing content creators who are explaining the design challenge, so just stay tuned for that. Gotta raid and dash and get some food, but I'll be a lurky turkey. Don't forget to bonk the like button. Oh, you're so sweet. Clean up my space and get organized for travel, save money. Yeah, I feel those feels. My New Year's resolutions are what you see below. So like getting back into programming and game development. So with a computer, rock climbing, reading more books, drawing more art, decluttering, making my games happen this year. So there's programming the games and then making the games happen, learning Korean and taking it seriously finally, and then doing more non-money making hobbies, if that makes sense. So like yoga, just going out and about and getting organized. And on my throne, I have been hoping to either work up to getting a new camera, a webcam for my computer, because I use an Elgato Facecam, and while it's really great, it's not the best for, you know, really high quality imaging. So I'm also probably going to be opening up some commissions at some point. Grow my crochet business locally and online, grow my YouTube channel. Well, Pippuccino, hold on. Hold on. When are you going to start posting? So let us know, and be sure, if you are on my Discord, please be sure to share that on the community tab. I would love to see it. And weekly goal is to get back into work in school after 2 weeks of a break. Weekly win, I have planned to declutter and reorganize the house. It's under Lovely Stitches US. Oh, well. Hold on. So first and foremost, I am already subscribed to you. Love that. Another thing, friends, let's help Pippuccino grow their channel, shall we? Well, Pip is amazing. We know that. We know that, absolutely. Absolutely. And finally making progress on Subnautica below zero. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did I also shout out Jade Mist? I think I did. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, go subscribe. Go subscribe. I also had plans on posting like art-based stuff, but again, I can't put more on my plate. I really can't. I really cannot. I tend to do that where I'm like, I have all of these ideas and not a lot of energy. And it's really important, friends, that you realize that you can't really expand the pie with time. So But friends, if you are just wanting to be a lurky turkey, you're more than welcome to. I can talk for all of us. It's totally fine. We love our lurkers on this channel. We love people coming as they are. So just chill out and relax. Shelf some ideas for later. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll do what Tekla did and just have like monthly goals of doing new things, right? I need to give my channel another go. I gave up after all my stuff got corrupted before I could release anything. It got corrupted. What happened? What happened? Ruby, hello. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you as well. That's always like my biggest fear is that I do all this work and then suddenly it comes crashing down, right? Oh, also, we'll end the poll. We will end the poll. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Just scarfing down some sweet potato curry soup. Oh, that sounds so good right now. All your videos decided to not work. Oh my gosh, that sounds awful. Oh my gosh. Was that like YouTube side of things or was that... Oh, wait. Oh, so close. So close and yet so far. Like, were your videos working on your computer, just not on YouTube? Oh, on OBS. Oh no. That sounds awful. I'm so sorry, Belle. I could only imagine how terrible. Oh! Y'all, you didn't even tell me that there was a trash can literally right here. Like, you just let me walk in going, oh, blah, 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 hopefully find something. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's absolutely not y'all's fault. I don't pay attention. All right, we're gonna dip. We're gonna dip. I would like to actually beat this today. That's my goal. I would love to beat it. Yeah, my thing with OBS is that it really pushes for you to update your software. And every time that I've attempted to update the software, something breaks. And so unless like your version is no longer working, don't update it. Don't do it. It is an open source software, so there's bound to be bugs, but all the files got fried. Thankfully, it wasn't too much, but all the clips I was going to dub over went splat. Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That sucks. I cannot imagine. The one thing that I've been dealing with that is not at all comparable to what you experience is that I was getting back into doing this, right? And for some reason, I don't know if Streamlabs isn't working, but I tried to like figure out why it was asking me over and over to verify that I was a human because none of my different commands were working. It had, let me show you. See if I can show you. Hold on. Is it this one? Yeah, it has this thing, like verify that you're human on all of them, and I don't know why. So like I'll do a test on Streamlabs and it'll do the sound and everything, but the image doesn't work. It just means it wasn't meant to be at that time. That's a very diplomatic way of approaching that. I would have been very upset. Did I tell you the story, friends, that on the day that I was leaving the States from my trip that I had everything packed? Is Artsy a robot? No. We are not AI on this channel. No, thank you. Verify I'm human. Oh no, they're gonna figure out I'm from Palaven, seriously, or that I'm from Baldur's Gate and I'm actually secretly a dwarf ranger. Oh my gosh. Classy, hello. Friends, one of the delightful people who helped me with the design component part of the video is here. 17 months. Oh my gosh, Classy, thank you so much for... How was the USA? Weird. I mean, it was good. I got to see people that I had really missed. I saw my in-laws in Ohio for the short time that I was in Ohio, and then proceeded to drive to Virginia, and I achieved most of what I wanted to do in Virginia. And crispy for 17 months. Oh my gosh. And you're eating japchae. Oh, japchae sounds really good right now, actually. Oh. Do I have sweet potato glass noodles? I may. Maybe I'll do that for lunch. That sounds really good. As American Weird is the only correct... Well, it's just, you know, I had all of these fears of like how I would be treated because of like my anatomy, but it felt like it was hunkered down, if that makes any sense. Like, people were quiet and people were not out and about as much as I had expected. So I was anticipating violence, and I was very glad that I did not experience that. But for the most part, it was just like very quiet. Very quiet. And I was amazed at how cheap food was, which, you know, considering my mom was telling me that food has gone up a lot. We went to Trader Joe's, and I was very overwhelmed by choice in the States, because in Korea, our shopping experience is probably a third the size of what you would probably expect in the States. So I went into a Myers, for example, and there was just so many different parts of the store that I was like, this is too much. This is way too overstimulating for me. Yeah, Diesel, I bet. I couldn't find any shiitake mushrooms. Ah. Is there a way that you can order dried shiitake mushrooms? Because you can keep those for a while and just rehydrate them. I'm always a little terrified of rehydrating mushrooms personally, but wait, what are you wearing? Is that... Oh, that's the mom's one. The Asian market's like a 20-minute drive for me anyway. Oh. I wonder if we can get shiitake mushrooms on Amazon, though I don't like supporting Bezos as much as I can help it. Daddy Bezos. Okay. Nothing. Is this... This feels like a newish island. Jen, a member for almost 3 years. One day when you're in VA, we'll have to hook up. Jen, I feel so bad because like I had plans of you know, meeting with Scott for a day in Michigan, but like I think the grand total of like time that I was in Ohio was less than 24 hours, and I think that I was only really not in like a state of travel for 72 hours of the week that I was visiting, but one day, we're still kind of just waiting to see what it's gonna be like. Oh my gosh, 35 months, Sheebus. You can get them at Costco, or at least the Costco up here carries shiitake. I mean, I know that the Costco here carries shiitake. Carries a lot of things. All right, I don't think it has what we need, besties. I don't think so. I don't think so. We're just gonna go. It's a double member day, I know. Oh my gosh, 21 months, my goodness, friends. You don't have a Costco there? I know that, I think Korea has at least 2. And I don't know if it's our Costco or the other Costco, but it is the highest growing Costco, like grossing Costco in the world, in the sense that it makes the most money out of all the Costcos in the entire planet, which is wild. But Koreans do love their Costco. They really do. They really do. 2 at 17, 2 at 35. That's wild. That's so fun. Can we get one more at 21 months? Yes. Can we get one more just to balance it out? Just once? That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I'm trying to think like which foods that I would like to have, because there's this meat replacement where it looks like bulgogi pieces that I can, you know, switch out for bulgogi. Artsy, I'm thinking about peace and compassion every day now. Pippuccino! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for becoming an Artsy patron. You did not have to do it, but you did it anyway, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Tekla! Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, you didn't have to do it, but you did it anyway. I appreciate you as well. I wanted to ask, is it still true that Artsy is one of the best gymnasts in the room here? I mean... I don't know. I'm sure that there are others who are just as good. Probably even better. Hank, a member for 9 months. I've been a member for a whole... It is a memby. Hank, congratulations. It's a memby. Which is hilarious because that also sounds very non-binary. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. Thank you, friends. You really didn't have to do it, but you did it anyway, and I really appreciate you. And wow, this is a vibe right here. It is a rainy day. Tekla, was it you that was working on a rain island? Were you working on petrichor? There was somebody that was working on petrichor. You did some burpees on Friday? Oh man, I should do some burpees. I should do some burpees. I should really just get back into exercising. And ooh, this is a cute island. Oh my goodness. With Scott's favorite villager. We love to see it. With one of my favorite villagers. We also love to see it. You hate burpees? I mean, a lot of exercises can be pretty painful to the body. Oh wow, ooh, I love this pathing though. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I should burp, I don't know about burpees. I was hoping it would say my total munch was 21, so it would have matched up. Oh no. I think by rejoining, if you may have like a membership thing, but I think by rejoining it focuses on that instead. But thank you for 21 months. See, it balanced out. We got it. We got it, besties. Oh, this is a really cute island. This is really cute. I really like this island. Oh my gosh. I did 15 of them. Also, Aurora would hug you after you finish the burpees. Love that. Love the hugs. Hugs and other things. Not like, wow, that sounded very suggestive about Aurora. I was not being suggestive about Aurora. I was suggesting about products, you know, hugs and things that rhyme with hugs that, you know, never mind. I'm just gonna shut up. Decided, Moses, hello, it's good to see you. Decided to scrap the Zodiac Island, just switching my desert for a bamboo forest. Ooh. Okay, so friends, on Friday, because Lagom is still going to be there. I'm not resetting Lagom for anything. Lagom is my forever island. But I was thinking that I would give it either a desert flair or a more eastern flair. And I've tried to do eastern islands before, but I was thinking of doing something very This from Angry Coconut coded. So if you don't know, This from Angry Coconut does a lot of, how would you describe it? Very Eastern inspired islands that feel like a village far off. So there's a lot of clutter and there's a lot of, I don't want to say rust in a bad way, but it's like the way that EJ does like Tetanus Core. It's very much like that. And I was thinking that I would love to do something very similar because I love the way his island looks, but I also want to have like accessibility with being able to navigate things. So I was thinking that maybe, friends, we should just tear down Lagom and do something on Friday. Does the ACNH I mean, no, because I don't want to be a Cheater McCheaterson. We may be a Cheater McCheaterson after, but you know. If they make another game, or if I get the game, then maybe. Ooh. Hugs and Pugs, that's even better. That's even better. Hugs and Pugs, that's exactly what I meant. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Hugs and Pugs, 100%. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I don't want... You know how hard it is to not tell you, y'all, the design challenges? Like, members know about the design challenges, and the people who designed the video, like Classy, knows what the challenges are. But I'm thinking that if I end up with not one of the challenges for the hard mode 2.0, that I'll probably do that one for Lagom. So pretty excited for it. This feels like it's going to be Olivia's house, I think. Yep, and they didn't redo her house. Tisk tisk. But yeah, the whole point of hard mode 2.0 is just like, you know, maintaining the love of the community and what else? And basically just keeping up the hype for Animal Crossing so that when ultimately the game comes out, everyone feels revitalized to do something a little different, you know? That's my goal. But I really like how open and natural this island is. This is really cute. This is really cute. All right, I don't know if we're gonna see anything. I think this is Raymond's house, right? If we have Raymond's house, then we may find the computer. Maybe. We may be lucky. No. Bestie boo. No. Wait, there was a book stack? Wait. Was there a book stack? Did I miss the book stack? No. Wait. Where was the book stack? Did I? No, well, that was from a previous island though. I don't want to cheat just yet. Also, hello Stu. If I don't talk to you, Scott will be mad. We don't know each other. Excuse you. You were on my island for literal months. Literal months. And you have the audacity to tell me you don't remember me? You followed me for over a year across multiple switches, across multiple hunts, and you have the audacity to say you don't know me. Wow. Wow, I cosplayed as you. This is making it sound like I'm obsessed with him rather than the other way around. I should go. This is embarrassing. Stubert. Oh my gosh. Hank. Calling him Stubert makes me love him just a little bit more. Like a 0.1%, but the 0.1% is new and I love it. Imagine bringing back Stu. Imagine. Imagine. What if I brought back Stu on this island? Should we go on a stew hunt on Friday? Should we go on a stew hunt on Friday? Like, I love Dizzy. Dizzy has been a great addition to this island, and I love him. He's not my favorite villager, like favorite lazy. Should we go on a stew hunt? Bam is Bamathy James. We're all imagining it now. I know. Is it true that Artsy can touch a higher target than most people here? No, that is absolutely not correct. Oh wait, no. Laser sharp, that's true, but I use tongs. That's how that works. I use tongs. We're all imagining now, Jen, hello. If you're going to hunt, it should be a rabbit hunt. Maybe it's still a little raw though. I mean, I haven't even been on the rabbit island. I can't. It's been a little difficult. I mean, going in for a rabbit hunt would be fun. There are rabbits that I've never had before. That's like the whole nicknames versus Nicholas names or the Richard name things. Well, I think I learned that from EJ because he calls Tom Nook Tomothy, I think. And so sometimes I'll call Tom Nook Tomothy thinking about it, but Stubert is adorable. In fact, I think calling him Stubert makes it so much cuter. I meant the challenge that there's a ball hanging from the ceiling and you have to try to touch the ball with your head. I don't know, how does the physics of jumping work where you can go really tall when you're not very tall already? Because when I visit my husband at school sometimes, there's like tall boys doing tall boy things where they're like, "Oh, a ceiling." And then they just like jump up and see if they can either touch it with their arms or their head, you know? There's also like this game where you put a post-it on the wall and you try to like go higher than anybody else. Have you seen that game? That's a really fun one. Yeah, but people do that often. I've never done that. I used to do that for my kicks where I would see if I could get my kick higher and higher, and I think at one point I could kick up to like my forehead. That's as high as I could kick. Which is, you know, that's okay. And ooh, we got some cuties. Oh, my boy Coach. Hello, Coach. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if we can find a thing. I used to have a good vertical leap when I played volleyball, but not much more. I mean, time and not playing volleyball for a while will do that to you. I was really glad that my what's it called? My rock climbing was not as behind as I thought it was going to be. It's just my grips are a bit of a struggle, and I haven't been able to like stretch my legs, so my reach is not as impressive as it used to be. It also looks like they did not redo their houses. I don't think, but we can check. Hank is I can touch the entire palm of my hand to the ceiling without having my heel leave the ground. Wow. So kick like 5 feet in the air? Yes. 5 feet in the air. Yes. I love how that was like a saying that Artsy was short. Yes, Artsy is short. I had to set up a target for 6 point. Oh my gosh. No, I don't know if I can do that. No, I probably could. Maybe. See, now, Laser Sharp, every time you bring this up, I think like, could I do it though? Maybe. Could I jump 7 feet in the air where it's like literally a couple of feet? In a playhouse? Yes, I can do that in a playhouse, 100%. That is definitely the reality. We have like a little discovery zone for toddlers near where we are. And I'll tell Hub's mom, like, hey, why don't you bring your computer and you know, do some writing, and I will go play with the bab and like the ball pit and the what's it called, not the tambourine, the trampoline. Gosh, I know words. And so I have this really fun time jumping up and down, and I think that the mothers and the dads are a little bit more refined when they visit, but me, oh no, I am jumping up and down, and the kids are so funny. They think it's the coolest thing that there is an adult that's like just doing the thing. It's so fun. At this point, I'm just assuming Laser Sharp is just inhuman. They are magnificent. That is it. Yep. That's basically it. They're not human, they're magnificent. It's not the fault that men on both sides of my family were tall, and while I'm in NB, I was given the man height. I mean, there's a lot of positive things with that height though, because you can do a lot of flowing outfits. Oh my gosh, like really like long and lean and draping. Oh my gosh, that would be beautiful. Okay, anything. Besties. How is this hard? I thought that the Chima Jagori was going to be difficult. I thought that the yoga mat would probably be difficult. He likes to jump with holding hands on the trampoline, but he really likes the ball pit, which, you know, is a clusterfuck of germs and everything, especially when you just like lay there. But what he likes to do, since there's this slide from the trampoline area that goes down into the bubble pit, where they have a screen for a game where you can like throw the balls at oncoming monsters and get a score. I don't know if you know that type of game. And so what I'll do is I'll get on the trampoline and I'll jump and then I'll like slide down like a penguin to him and he thinks it's the funnest thing. Your family ranges from 5'7" to 6 feet. Oh my gosh, that's pretty much the same for my family. There's a few short people on both sides. My mother's side of the family is much shorter than my dad's side. My dad's side is really tall. And I think I am the shortest cousin, period. Like I am the shortest cousin of my generation. So it's pretty interesting. But my dad has a cousin who is also very short and has sons that are 6 foot several, like really tall. So it's probably what's going to happen to our son is that he's, oh, wait. You know what? I'm going to count that. It's a yoga mat. It counts. We're just counting it. It's fine. No, it's the same thing. It is the same thing. Yep. We're just going to do it. Mm-hmm. Yep. We're just going to do it. 100%. Mm-hmm. We're cheating a little bit. My house is full of short people. I'm the tallest, so naturally I'm our queen. Absolutely. 100%. See, now I need to come visit and play in this ball pit. You absolutely do. My aunt and I are the shortest at 5 foot and 5'3". Yeah, I'm 5'3" and a half on a good day. I thought that I was 5'4" in high school. And we were doing like a statistics thing of measuring the entire heights of like the classmates. And I was very upset that I was half an inch shorter than I actually was. But I have since come to appreciate my height along with other things about myself. So is height just a number? Maybe. I think it really has to do with how you dress with your height. Well, it's also a different item. It's like the Nook yoga mat instead of the yoga mat. So I know that I talked about like the Animal Crossing Switch versus the regular Switch, but I'm just counting it. So you'd have to jump a bit over 17 inches to touch the... Oh, 17 inches doesn't sound terrible. That's not terrible. I could probably, without much effort, maybe jump a foot. Maybe. So I'd still have to do 5 more inches and work up to that. Artsy, I'm not cheating. Also, Artsy, this is a different item, but that totally counts. Jen, listen. Listen. It's not the same, but it is. Shh. Long time no see on stream. Terry, it's good to see you. It's been a hot minute. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. How are you? Bedtime here. I'll be lurking to keep your numbers up, Tekla. Thank you. Thank you for renewing your membership of 21 months. You didn't have to do it, but you did it anyway. I appreciate you. Have fun going to bed. It is a yoga mat. Doesn't matter what brand yoga mat. Thank you. But see, the thing was that we had a Switch and then we had the Animal Crossing Switch. And the reason why I was saying no is because the Animal Crossing Switch is like, it sits up as opposed to being like sat down on the, it doesn't lay down flat. And the yoga mats are both flat. Okay. If you're going to look at things logically, Jen, listen. Don't look at things logically. Since when do we logic on this channel? We just complain. Okay, we have, where are we? We have a lot of festival items, which is cute, and we have almost all penguins, and what an interesting spread. We have all penguins and almost all of the octopoids. Cool. Okay, we may find something. Stop trying to make sense. No, seriously, stop it. Stop it. Stop. All right, well, we have multiple houses. So I think we can probably just work our way. Also, it didn't occur to me, but like for a coastal beach island, right? Doesn't this look like one of those beach houses that you would get dressed on the beach, like from those 1950s vibes? I'm getting that. That's really cool. 17 inches is a pretty high vertical jump though. Oh, that's fair. It may actually be harder than I'm giving it credit for. It's probably very difficult. It's probably very difficult. I don't know if I could make that. I mean, back in the day when I was at like peak leg day, I was able to bench between 350 and 375 pounds with my legs. So I had a really good like muscle component to my legs. Now, probably not so much because I haven't been working on it, but yeah, it'd be nice to get back into it. Honestly, that's the argument I make when my dad complains about the weather effects on old westerns he watches. He just fired 39 bullets out of a 6-shooter without reloading, so realism. I mean, we play a game where we are basically an eldritch horror where we can eat a piece of wheat and lift up a tree, and we have bags of holding that allow us to carry tons and tons of things all at once. You got yourself glasses? I can finally see clearly. That's awesome, Terry. I love that for you. Okay, they may be decorated, or is this isn't his actual house, is it? No, right? Also, he's cute. Not for Tigger, for jumping, yes. All right, are we gonna be lucky? I'm amazed. Like, we've only seen one stack of books this entire time. Either that or I've just been very lazy and I haven't been looking. And straight up is a lot, but I know that people can be higher. And no one is home. We have the rock climbing wall. We have the things that I already had. Love that for us. Is anyone home? This may be Hopper's house, right? Yeah. I remember Hopper's house. Let's see. Anything up here? No, we just have a bunch of flowers. Okay, the whole thing with realism. I'm gonna be real with you, okay? I actually have a hard time with the flowers in Animal Crossing during the winter when there's like a lot of flowers. And there's a few islands that I've seen it where it's done really well. I know that Becca has like a winter island that she plays on that is full of flowers, but it's very fairy core oriented, and so it feels very ethereal. But me, it's like I don't like the concept of a lot of different flowers and a lot of different colors. Hopper is baby, 100%. I love Hopper. He also has the singing hobby, and so getting him to sing is so fun. Some people can jump more than 2 feet. I could literally never. I think I'd have to stand on somebody in order to jump 2 feet. We can carry 39 trees in one shovel. We're the cryptid. Absolutely. That would be a really fun island, actually, where you are the cryptid and your house is like the cave. Like, imagine like picking your favorite cryptid in the world, right? And you design an island that is based off of the lore of that cryptid. Like, you could be Mothman or something, or the Jersey Devil, or a Yeti, or, you know, Bigfoot or something. That would be really fun. That'd be a really cool island idea. And then, like, no one ever sees you because, you know, you only come out at night, and so you only see a couple of people, and then they ask, like, where you've been or if you've been ignoring them. That'd be so fun. Cranky's that singer better than the other villagers. I said it. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I've had how this cemented the lore of Sylvana and Gonzo's friendship, but they were singing together in the plaza, and it was the cutest thing. It's so cute. Also, due to my extremely loose definition of what counts as gymnastics, we decided that if someone hugs you and lifts you up, then that counts as an assisted jump too. Oh my god. Oh wait, but it's not the black version, no. Bestie, you do this thing where you customize the wall, but you don't customize the computer? Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that? So sad. It's a computer, but it requires the programming. That we can't cheat on that. Color does matter for that one. It has to be the black one because it represents my computer. That's the one thing that I'm not gonna cheat on. The yoga mat I'll cheat on. The yoga mat I'll cheat on, but not that one. Who knows? Maybe we're lucky and there's something up here. Maybe, possibly. Maybe. Oh, wow. This is there is a lot going on in here. Okay. Anything. Yeah, where are the stacked books, Basti? What happened with that? We're looking for a shiny Pokemon computer. A computermon. Oh, so we're being a stickler for the personal motivation reasons. Yes. 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 Absolutely. 100%. We're being a stickler because it's my channel and I say so. Oh, man. I've missed all of you. I've missed the shade. I really have. You keep me humble and you hold me compatible. Compatible? No. You hold me accountable. Also, you keep me compatible. Mm-hmm. Yep. Though the Aurora challenge only works because Aurora's 5'1", so she's shorter than most people. Pokemuter. I like Pokemuter. Pokemuter works. Have I been everywhere on this island? I feel like I have. I feel that I've been everywhere. I ran over that flower, maybe, possibly. Oh no, I haven't been everywhere. Or have I been everywhere? No, I have not. Maybe? No, I have. Okay, we're going. I am having so much trouble wording today. I told you, like, getting back into streaming and being the face has been a very hard thing. You're about 2.5 feet taller than her. I am not 2.5 feet taller than her. I am 3 inches taller. Words are hard. Neaters, thank you. Also, Neaters, hello. Happy New Year. Did I say hello to you? Have you been here the whole time and I was rude and I didn't say hello? Hello. I love Rotom. What is Rotom? Did I miss a thing? It seems that Pokemon is coming back too. Oh, words are hard. Okay. Room. Oh, you love the room? Computer Pokemons. He's a Pokemon. Oh, Rotom. Oh. So the Pokemon that I know, I think it's from Johto League. When was Johto League, friends? Hold on. That was Pokemon Season 4 in 2001. That is how far away from the current Pokemon that I am at. Yeah, 3,892 years ago, 100%. So that is, it has been 84 years, 82 years, Titanic reference. It has been a Titanic reference since I have even played a game. I think, I think I've said this before, that I played the Game Boy Color games, and that's as far as I've gotten. I've never played, you know, Sword and Shield. I've never played Silver, Gold, and Catastrophic. I don't know. I've never done that. Bruh, I know the Pokemon from season 1. There's one in my world. I'm okay with like 150. But like the baby Pokemons, sure, I guess. I skipped Gen 2 through 5, only no Gen 3 because of its Gen 6 remake. Gosh, that's so much work. That's so much memorization. I'd rather just remember the 400 and something villagers that I know on in Animal Crossing, and love that. That's cute. So let's see, where do we start? Where do we start? I draw Pokemon during the summer a lot. Yeah, my typical doodle is Oddish. I love Oddish. Oddish, Butterfree, and Ditto are my favorite Pokemon, and they're all purple for some reason. This looks like this has not been updated, but we'll see. Most of the newer Pokemon look more like Yu-Gi-Oh monsters or buildings. Yeah, like they've gone very anthropomorphic with their evolutions. Like the blue bird, the water bird from the not the most recent Pokemon game, but a recent Pokemon game that starts out with a duck, and then it becomes like a gay man in its third evolution. Which, hey, listen, we do not kink shame. We celebrate and support, you know, representation wherever we can find it. But I'm like, why do you have to make them be on two legs? Why can't it just be a huge duck? Like, why can't you just make it a more evolved, older version of itself? I don't understand why it has to be anthropomorphic. Quavel or Pave? Yes, Pave. Yes. Like, I feel that Gengar and like the Gengar evolution with Haunter and Ghostly, or Ghastly, not Ghostly, is a really great way to show that it's like, it makes sense. Dragonite still upsets me. I still get upset about Dragonite. Like 100%, but it's just, I don't understand this whole need to making them look more human at all. I don't get that. I don't like that they become too people-y. Yes, thank you. Like, stay, like, keep them as like cool animal companions. They don't need to be human. We already have the, is it Kadabra? Because there's Abracadabra and Alakazam, right? Or Kazam, whatever the heck those ones are. The one with like the ridiculous IQ or something. But yeah, like I'm okay with them looking like creatures. They don't need to be my best buddy on two legs. It's really fine. I live for Gengar is Clefable Shadow Conspiracy. I love it. I love it. Don't need Fight Club with people-y critters. Yeah, exactly. Also, we love a good shrine to Fang. Like, I already have anthropomorphic animals on Animal Crossing. I don't need that for fighting creatures. I really don't. I don't understand. Don't understand. I think that's also kind of why I haven't gotten back. Oh, here we go. You know what, friends? We're just taking the books and going. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what we're doing. There we go. Right next to the computer that is not... What do I need? So sad. Although we should probably check and see if there's other things. I do like Incineroar a lot though, but Arcanine is... Yeah, no, Arcanine is fine. Like the original characters were perfect. You know, like Pikachu looks like a pre-evolution to Raichu. I still, again, I get upset about Dragonite's coloring. Like, why can't you just be a long dragon? Like, be an Eastern-inspired dragon, but bigger. You know, look like, it was what are Dragonite's, previous? There's Drakini? I don't remember. I don't remember. But, like, make it make sense. And also, like, not every single character... Like, you don't need a baby version of Pokemon. I just don't understand. There are also a few evolutions that should be switched around, I agree. Why wasn't Charizard a dragon type? That is a very good question. Yeah, but, like, even Charizard makes sense with Charmander and Charmeleon. Like... Charmeleon looks like a juvenile version of like the baby Charizard or baby Charmander and like becomes Charizard. Like I don't understand the designs at all. So yeah, maybe like, again, I don't want to like make promises, but it'd be really cool to actually beat the first game because I've never done that before. Dragon type didn't exist when Charizard was released. Oh, that's a good point. They got a little too into the breeding aspects, I think. I mean, probably. Probably. Space Walrus, hello, how are you, love? It's good to see you. I would love to be a fly on the wall in the room where they discuss new Pokemon. I mean, there are some that are really interesting. I really like the new ghost Pokemon. Like the ghost dark Pokemon are really cool. But that's also because they don't look like little, like, people. The one that looks like a lantern is really cute. I think that's really fun. What's another one? Yeah, I don't know any of the new evolutions anymore. You love Kilowattrel? It's a big yellow bird that goes zap zap. Oh, yes. That will probably work, Jen. Maybe. Thank you. Thank you for shouting out my husband. I appreciate it. Oh, dragon type? Oh, we're discussing why Pokemon shouldn't have people design. Yeah, it feels like it's not the Pokemon game. It feels like, as you said, it feels like Yu-Gi-Oh! It feels like... It doesn't feel like Pokemon anymore. It feels like they're trying to literally evolve with the times, but it's not working. Okay, so we have... This feels like a non-terraformed island, right? This feels like a new island, actually. A newly worked on island. Okay, they probably didn't redo their homes then. Yeah, Belle, I think that's what they were saying, is that dragon type was part of Gen 1, I think. Yeah, like I played a Game Boy inspired game, which I think is supposed to be played on the Game Boy with Bubble DX. What was that game? It was the Bubble Frog DX game that I started and played a couple of levels, but I don't know. I don't know. Oop. So when's Hubsmod going to stream again? I don't know. I think he's been wanting to put more attention into his writing. Why are we blocked? Why are we blocked, Basti? What's going on with this? Why are the lights out? That is also terrifying. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Neeners. Hubsmod wrote a novel last year and is in the process of getting back into writing as part of the series. It's been really cool. It's a really good book. And I don't just say that because we're married. He's a very good writer. It is, yeah. I think he started writing that book September 23. And then he finished it, and here we go. There's the switch. And then he finished it by spring break of 2024, I believe, right? There we go. We're dipping. This is madness in here. It's dark, so you don't do that to me, Hank. Don't be like that. Don't. That's why I've never watched or read the book. Nope. I know. It was a very big inspiration. Our thing is that we've been trying to really help each other with, you know, saying we can do it. Like, we can get back into the swing of things. You like the snowfall, right? Isn't it cool? Wait, is it snowing outside or you're talking about in-game? It's not snowing where I am. And the cartoonist set. I need the cartoonist set. May have asked this before, but is Bluey in South Korea? I've seen Bluey on YouTube, and I think it's available on certain streaming services, but we don't use streaming services. Peyton, hello. The last one is a webcam tripod because I'm working to get a new webcam. So either if people are super generous and help me afford it, that'd be awesome. But I think I'm going to be releasing some commission work at some point to make that happen. I might stand up and do some gymnastics. That sounds awesome. I am hoping to get back into exercising today. We have plans for it. It's a kitty flag. Oh my gosh, that looks like August a little bit. Or is that a tiger? I can't tell. Hold on. Let's go see. Let's go see. This is... that looks like an adult version of August. That's really cute. And it's the Aurora Borealis today? No way. When does the Aurora Borealis hit Animal Crossing? Because I haven't seen mine yet. You're gonna look into scuba lessons? Let's go. That sounds so fun. All right, we got 2 people. Again, Fang is back on the map because of course he would be. Wow, this is a really pretty layout. This is a really pretty layout. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, we got some lag going. Oh geez. Oh geez. All right, we'll try this house first. My second semester starts tomorrow. There's a 50% chance it might actually the weather system coming through. Bamathy James spotted. Yes, Bamathy James. And there's the other switch that we cheated on. But oh, look at the kitties. Oh my goodness. I wonder if these are 2 different cats. They look like they're 2 different cats. That's really cute. Oh wow, they got a lot of photos. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've heard that the snow is incoming. So I hope that your second semester starts off well. Whatever that means. Ooh, I like the use of the gold pillars with this wallpaper. That's really nice. I have 4 teachers for my first semester. I know the 4th doesn't teach any of the new courses, so I'll have 2 new teachers, hoping that they're like the others. I hope so too. Are they really accommodating to your specific needs? I know a young person who is blind and in college right now, and it's been an absolute nightmare for accessibility. Like it floors me that they expect young people and their families to pay for an education that they don't have access to. And they're like, oh, well, you know, I'm not willing to make this course accessible for you, even though it's a required course. I'm just going, wow, wow, wow. I don't want or need snow. It's already 12 degrees here. Adding snow, that might kill me. What you do, Hank, this is what you do. You get a pillow fort in your, either like in some place in your house, living room preferable. And you get like a warm heater, or if you have a fireplace, get the fireplace going, or use a hot water bottle, and you just play Animal Crossing and have some tea. There you go. I hope I get more snow up here, but it looks like last year's been relatively light on snow. Has it just been really cold instead of snowing? And before last semester ended, we had a fire drill. I had to call security desk for my evac plan. I forgot it, so I asked my teacher if he knew, and he stayed with me to make sure I was safe. That is a good teacher right there. And all the tech now... No, it's... The argument that I make is that HubSmod worked really hard to make sure that his course was accessible for vision impairment. Like, spent a semester or a summer preparing for the one student that needed it. And it was chemistry, right? So obviously there's some things that he would need to do to make sure that his student was going to be safe, but it's like, it's not hard. And unfortunately, we have a lot of issues with historical colleges where you don't have access to certain buildings because they don't have ramps, they don't have elevators, they don't have, you know, proper temperature regulation. It's really frustrating, and it really bothers me. 15 degrees here. The snow missed us, at least for now. Oh my gosh. It's a cute island, though. Also, if this has cookies near it, I'm gonna be really upset. Okay, no, it doesn't have cookies near it. Okay. I now have the security desk number saved on my phone. He was also totally unaware of my evac plan and also stayed with me so I could get more used to assisting disabled students. And no, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, that's a good group of people right there. All right, I've been to how many houses? Did I go to, whose house did I go to? I don't remember. I don't remember. We'll see. I've just been like talking and complaining about how for some reason accessibility is hard. The one thing that I'm still trying to figure out how to do is adding more subtitles for my videos, because it felt really bad to not have subtitles for my my accessibility video. That seemed a little counterproductive, but making, especially for long videos, it's very time consuming. So I don't know if there's a software that allows for subtitles to be easily created, but I've been really wanting to add captions to my videos and my live streams, but it's still kind of a work in progress. I'm the direct path of this bulk Lincoln snowstorm. Here's hoping the kids find it fun and don't go stir crazy. I hope so. I'll have to talk to my specialist about notifying teachers of the plan. I'm pretty sure she was supposed to do that. Yeah, it's it was very eye-opening, especially like living in Korea, that certain parts of Seoul are absolutely inaccessible. So I think I've told the story where I took my dad to Itaewon when we were when he was visiting, and my son was maybe 3 months at that point. And I have a picture of my dad and my husband carrying the stroller down flights of stairs and up flights of stairs, because there weren't elevators for ease of transporting. And I'm just like, you know, you have a rising elderly population, right? Korea, like you do. And eventually staircases are going to be very hard for a good portion of your population. And so maybe possibly, Bestie, consider adding more support for that. Mrs. G, hello. How are you? How are things? It's good to see ya. Hope you're well. How is the new year for you? Also, I wasn't able to see Alexi's new challenge. So what is the new challenge for the new island? I'm curious. Super curious. We've been doing a lot better for this this hunt, though. Love when places claim their buildings accessible only for you to get there and have them tell you that you can't access it. You'll just have to go have yourself a mobility aid carried downstairs. Wow. Yeah, why don't you just like throw yourself down the stairs? That's accessible, right? Mm-hmm. Don't actually do that. I was being very much sarcastic, and I don't encourage that sort of behavior. Oh my gosh. Just, I can't imagine. It also has to do with the fact that Seoul, the majority of Seoul are very old buildings. I think it's hard to think of now that Korea in general hasn't really become a developed nation since like the 1980s, right? And so it went from being an underdeveloped country to being a developed country within the span of like one specific lifetime, which is very impressive. But a lot of the buildings are kind of, you know, from that era where there wasn't that support with the with architecture and infrastructure. So now a lot of the buildings are becoming very modern, and, you know, at least in our part of the country, the majority of the buildings do have ramps. They do have elevators. Some of the ones that were older when the city was first built is a little bit on the underdeveloped side, but we're getting there. And also because of the curb effect, accessibility. No, I agree, because I don't know if it's a necessity for me, but I do thrive on watching videos, specifically like tutorials with written instruction while listening and watching, right? Because that's how I learn the best. So again, one day when I have the funds, the means, and the editors for my videos, if I go down that route and become like super famous, the biggest thing that I want to do is like, I want to have good captions for my videos and for the shorts that I make and for my live streams. But right now it's kind of hard. Had a friend who was in her wheelchair looking for places to have her wedding. One place said it was wheelchair accessible, but you need to go downstairs and there was no ramp. Do they not know what a wheelchair is? Like, do they just assume that it's like some like little cushion thing that they can just get up and walk and then just like scoot down? Is that what they think a wheelchair is? Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alexi's just having fun with an Australian theme. And that's right, that's right. Because he was going to do the shape of Australia, correct? Even if it was someone's grandma, that's not really okay. Yeah, no, seriously, you should never lie about what is accessibility, especially when money is involved. And I think that was the biggest thing about this young man's college experience, because the school does say on their website, like, oh yeah, we have an accessibility office and, you know, your teachers will work with you. And the fact of the matter is that this young man was having to hound his professors by himself in order to figure out the game plan for his education. And I'm just like, that's not your job. It's not your job to adult the adults. Like, that's ridiculous. Especially if like the amount of money that people are paying for education, especially in the States, where it's like, you know, lots of loans and, you know, different means of potentially affording college. Like, I was mortified, because my experience, and granted, I'm an able-bodied person, so I have not ever had to require support that way, and probably would have benefited by having support that way. But it boggles my mind that if you were going to take someone's money and you're going to say that you do something, you better flip and do it. I'm just saying. Yeah, and it's like, and some days, like if you have, for example, ramps, right? Ramps are great for people who have leg injuries. Like, you don't have to be disabled to need a ramp. Like, sometimes kids use ramps because they're too small in order to use the steps, right? Like, ramps are perfect for everyone. And I do agree with the statement that, you know, it is an effect where having accessible options means that it really does work for everyone. And I had asked one person who is disabled, and, you know, it's not like they are the speaker for all disabilities. So if you have a different thought on this, then please tell me. But I asked them with my accessibility videos, like, is it in bad form to say that, you know, there's this one accident could cause you to need accessibility stuff? Like, it's not about if or when, it's that sometimes the luck of the draw leaves you with needing accessibility options that you didn't have before, and being very lucky that we are starting to take accessibility very seriously. So it's like the majority of people are not born disabled, right? And also age takes into factor, and you know, physical injuries take into factor. So it really bothers me that people think, oh well, it couldn't happen to me, so it doesn't matter. But newsflash, it doesn't have to impact you to matter. So I am trying to think of how to apply that without sounding like a white knight, really, because I don't ever want to speak for people in a way that removes their autonomy for having an opinion on that matter when it affects them, you know? Capitalism does empower really awful people. I agree. I agree. One day asked me about concert venues in DC. What about concert venues in DC, Jen? I want to hear all about it. Trash them. Lay them out. I want to hear it. Ramps can be used by kids, walkers, strollers. Yeah, no, absolutely. 100%. Or, you know, if you are going shopping, for example. So the stores here they're not like, they're compact and they're multiple floors. And so in order to travel with your cart on different floors, they have ramp escalators. So it's not like the stair escalators. It's just like one smooth surface. And that's perfect for, you know, carrying items. You know, back when I used to literally try to carry all of like the week's groceries in like one bag, that it was easier for me to take that up ramp instead of having to lift it multiple steps or hold them while going up an entire flight of stairs. I got quilted a mattress heater for Christmas and it's nice and toasty. I've never been cozier. I love that for you. Ramps do get icy. So there must be a way for ramps and like different forms of accessibility to be able to not be impacted that way, though. I've gotten to more than one venue after buying accessible tickets only to be told I have to walk up or be carried up steps. Are they carrying you? Oh my gosh. Abigail, hello. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy to have you. Happy you're here. How many people are here? We also have the rock climbing wall that we already got. So we have Cole. All right, Cole, bestie. I must know, do you have the computer? Probably not the Chimajikori. Ooh, gravel traction. That's a good one. All right, I'm hopeful. They offer to. I'm lucky to have the ability to walk, so I chose that option. But still, that's from my perspective, right? So my perspective means jack squat in comparison to your feelings on the matter. But that feels like you are relinquishing your autonomy as a person. And that does not feel good. Like if that was me, I would not like that option because, you know, it feels demeaning. Yeah, I don't want people to ever feel like it's wrong for taking that option, but it just like if anyone has ever had their autonomy taken away when it comes to like medical stuff or, you know, needing accessibility, like that doesn't feel great. And so having accessibility is an empowering part where you can like do things yourself. Kind of like in the same way that in art, I haven't been corrected because I've never drawn somebody in a wheelchair, and I should do that because that would be a really fun challenge. But the fact that there are multiple types of wheelchairs that are used, and that there's like the difference between a medical wheelchair that you see in the hospital and then a wheelchair that's used for everyday use, and that has more of like an autonomous experience where the wheelchair is basically extending to the person. So I don't know. I really sit with this all the time, and I get really upset that we don't have a standard, mostly because a good portion of the world is not in the same form of development and probably doesn't have that that ability to do as of yet. And Avery, my boy, love you. We're gonna go into a different island. Yeah, a sport wheelchair. No, but they call it something else. It's not a sport wheelchair. It's like it's a typical wheelchair that's used for every day, but it's not for people to push you. It's for you to use yourself. But I don't know the term for it. Or when it's accessible means that there's a loading dock and a freight elevator in the back. Yeah, that doesn't feel like segregation or different entrances for a certain type of people, does it? Mm-mm. I have me, my high school took away my right to use their dingy, gross death trap like elevators because I was ungrateful and complained too much about the That sounds like a lawsuit. Like, that sounds like a lawsuit. Oh my gosh. Oh, sport-related chairs. Yes. Yes. I always thought, like, I see certain paths of my life, right, where I went down this path and I don't regret it. I love where I'm at. I also had this path where I could have pursued environmental science. And then there's this other one where I wanted to get into designing prosthetics for people, but having the prosthetics be definitely not designed to replace like the human, you know, limb that was there, but like doing something that is functional, but also like a work of art for people and making that affordable for literally everyone. So and having it be like change out, and if it's even possible to have lights and stuff added to it, that'd be really fun. My Animal Crossing island would fail to meet basically every one of those accessibility requirements. Maybe for hard mode 2.0, because one of the rules is to make the island completely accessible to villagers to however much you can, right? Like basic areas, their houses, the stores, the beaches. Like if you can make it accessible as much as possible, that's great. But I think maybe what I'll do is I will prioritize ramps and flat bridges. And maybe like, depending on the challenge, if there's motor stuff available, that maybe I'll do that. Ooh, this is cute. This is really cute. So who do we have? We have a lot of houses, which I'm actually really happy about with this challenge for the scavenger hunt. Okay. All right. We had a security guard at Social Security office, a government agency, tried to kick me out because my autistic 5-year-old was blurting out while I waited. Wow. Nanacat also, hello. I don't know if I said hello to you. I probably didn't. I do like the trend that we're seeing where we let kids be kids. And it's like, there's some things that you can't help, right? Like kids in general. And I don't mean like, oh, kids will be kids, they can be destructive. I mean like kids sometimes have really big feelings. Sometimes kids just aren't able to filter, especially if they are neurodivergent. And I don't know what people expect you to do, to leave a 5-year-old at home so that you can be like, what's the word? So that you don't bother them. That sounds like a personal problem to me for them. That's awful. Also, the social security office, like, listen, maybe don't, like, take your job seriously, but maybe provide some grace. Because sometimes kids are gonna have a kid moment. And we expect children to be the pinnacle of perfection when we as adults are not. So I don't know what people's problems are with that. Unrelated to the whole accessibility thing. So my son is a few months shy of 3, which is wild, right? It's been, I think the whole saga of bringing my son into the world has been as long as this channel has been around. And these last few weeks have been very difficult. One, because he's had to adjust to like me being gone for a week, and you know, he was home and he was sick and all of that. But we are experiencing a lot of what it means to be 2 right now. And that means being upset, and that means having full-blown big feelings. And oh man, it's grating and it's hard, but you know, you're not gentle parenting or responsive parenting isn't about raising gentle children. It's about raising decent adults. That's what I've been really appreciating. And so trying to give him the grace of like, man, it's really hard to human right now, isn't it? But also just like, sometimes he needs to like have a moment to calm down. But the shouting and the feet stomping and the big feelings, it's hard. Oh my gosh. My father used to fire back at people when they'd insult me for being an autistic child in public. It was usually them insulting me for nail biting or rocking on my feet or humming. none of those things impact them personally. Why do they feel the need to even comment about a child they don't know? Or even just about a child in general? That's weird. People are weird. 2 is a big feelings, but 3 is a bigger feelings, but usually they have my word. I welcome the more words. I really do. We also have been seeing more development with like using words, because he's starting to say like when he's sad, I'm sad, which is awesome, instead of just being sad. We haven't gotten to the why just yet. There's some things that he can explain why, but it's also something we have to remember that he's also having to process English and Korean because he's been learning Korean at daycare. So it's a little bit more slow going with the processing because he's trying to think of which word to tell to which adult what to say. So like, it's just, but providing that level of compassion when you yourself are tired and you're kind of sick of it, it's a lot of work. Kids' brains literally can't process their feelings at that age. They act out because they just don't know what else to do. Oh no, I know. The only thing that we don't let him do is we don't let him throw things when he's mad, and we don't let him hit things when he's mad. That's the big 2 no's that we don't allow. And when he does that, we put him in his crib for like a minute to like let him sit with it. And then we come back and we talk to him about why we don't let that happen, because it hurts others. And we don't want people to get hurt when we are having big feelings. One woman very loudly stated what's wrong with him. Wow. In the same tone and volume, look at her in her ugly coat. Oh my gosh. I want to know that response. My mom has a story about me being, I think I must have been 3 at the beach. And I had loudly shamed a woman for smoking in near her children. I'm just like, ow, that's such a bad thing to do in front of your kids. And I just, man, I hope that we bring that energy to 2025, where if someone's going to be unnecessarily rude or a problem in like bothering your peace, that you bother their peace right back. And I mean, like, not like illegally, don't do bad things, but you know, if someone's going to act in a way that they feel they can get away with, because, you know, Americans in particular are very conflict phobic. They don't want to cause any issue that may result in, you know, violence. But yeah, just like if they're going to really disrupt your peace and you have done literally nothing to them, go ahead and make that their problem. I agree. We're never allowed violence, but we're very different in handling things than our parents were. I mean, my mom, to her credit, broke a cycle of violence, and I'm not going to get into it because I think that would be very triggering for a lot of people. But there's a lot of things that I try to do differently, because I think the goal of being a parent or just being a person is that you strive to be better than, you know, the previous generation. And so I hope that, you know, my son learns from me both like what to do better in a situation and, you know, ultimately the benefits of hopefully how we parented, you know. Your dad is awesome, Peyton. My thing with kids is that there needs to be balance between behaving in public and giving leeway. Depends on age situation. Oh, 100%. No. There's, again, Threads has been a really interesting experience. So for those who don't know, I'm a Twitter quitter. I have since left Twitter for obvious reasons. I am on Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, although Meta is doing AI nonsense right now. So I don't know how I'm going to be with that for a bit, but there's this thread about talking about how people handle children in public. And so someone had said, you know, the mark of a good parent is by how well-behaved children are in public. And then somebody retorted, it's like, no, it's the response of how the parent acts when a child is doing something that's either inappropriate or like literally problematic. So I'm obviously not going to let my son knock things over in the store. I'm obviously not going to let him hit people, and I'm obviously not going to let him do things that could cause danger to himself and other people. However, if he is having a time and he is crying in a store, the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to assess where I can get him into a calm space where he can talk with me and he can cry it out. And sometimes that means leaving the store, and sometimes that means giving him the moment. But I'm not going to hide him away as if feelings are shameful. You know, it's like, as you said, there is this balance about how we allow children to behave. And there has been a lot of commentary about how COVID was very detrimental to a lot of development for young people in certain age groups. And so there's some kids that handled it and managed it fine. And then there are others who are like, they don't know how to do things, or that they are very rude. And you can't really blame parents very much because, you know, if you are in lockdown, it's either I can be full-time in raising my child, or I can do what I can to keep money and, you know, keep food on the table. So it is very difficult. Americans are one or the other, conflict-seeking or conflict-phobic. Absolutely. I try to be conflict present. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not striving for drama. I'm not striving to, you know, cause myself stress or cause somebody a bad day. But if there needs to be a conversation, I'm working really hard to not like build it up in my head and just say like, hey, I kind of need this to be talked about, you know? I want my kids to respect others, but I also want others to respect my kid. Yep. One thing that I've had to really work on is giving my son the ability to say no and for things to stop, because he likes to roughhouse, right? But we've been really practicing with him learning about no, right? So I don't, and then like, especially like when it's time to go to bed, I don't ask him to like give me a hug or to give me a kiss goodnight. I said, can I have one? Because that means that he has the ability to say no, and I have to accept that. So we've been really working on the concept of boundaries and on consent. So another really great milestone I think I had with him yesterday was that he wanted to play with me before bed. And I was wanting to kind of like sit down and have a quiet time and read. And so I played with him because I was realizing, you know, there's going to be a point where he doesn't want to do this anymore. I hope that he will always want to like spend time with us, but there's going to be times where he's not going to want to engage. And so I gave him, you know, complete and total attention for about like 10, 15 minutes. And then I said, baby, I need a break. I am all done. And so he's like, okay. And then he like runs out and he does his own thing. And so I was given, you know, a good enough break, because I don't know if he timed it, but he gave me an ample break to read and just relax and disengage. And then he wanted to play a little bit. And then we gave him a shower and he went to bed. So it's definitely a journey that's not about the child itself. It's definitely a journey you walk hand in hand as a parent. And it's been a really beautiful and also very hard and exhausting experience. Like, we did not have a break for the holidays. Upsmod in particular. At bedtime, we tell the kids it's time for hugs for the kids who want them. That's a really good way of going about it. Can I steal that? I kind of want to steal that. Oh, Peyton, that's a good one. Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, what my therapist taught me when I was talking with her is that everyone is doing the best they can with the resources that they have available to them at the time. And sometimes people are on a very different journey. And sometimes they're a little bit behind when it comes to realizing that other people are people, but it's still a journey. And you have the ability to treat that with compassion, but you also have, I think, the right to call it out when you see it and to be told like, no, I will not be talked to that way. And so again, 2025, although I do have all of these resolutions of game development and getting more active and reading more books and decluttering and organizing and, you know, learning Korean and, you know, improving how I'm seen on the channel, it's like, at the end of the day, I want to protect my peace. And hello, speaking of Speaking of, oh my gosh, friends, why can't I just not see anything? I think because I've been talking. I've been talking. Well, that's awesome. Where is it? It's right here. Cool. So we have the computer, the cartoonist set, and the Chimojigori. Boundaries. Both boys were taught to say stop. I don't think that at preschool, and it's a good basis for boundaries or consent later on. Don't think that, or I don't like that, because that's also a really good one. Stop. I don't think that. Would that also be a good sentence? We're going to be seeing COVID effects in kids for the next few years. Kids born in 2020 are entering school and preschool. It will be a ride. Well, there was a statement that there were kids starting preschool that were not potty trained, and I was like, well, that's not happening to us, but yeah. How about it? We read together, tell each other one thing about our day, and then hugs. Well, that's really nice. I like that too. We do 4 books, or is it 3 books? No, it's 3 books, although our child loves to read, and that's the one boundary that I really struggle with, is that I don't want to discourage him reading, but like, we have a time crunch, right? We're not going to spend the entire nap time reading to him so he will sleep. It's 3 books. We do 2 songs, and then we tell him that we love him and that he's important, and that we'll see him in a little bit. So. Oh, Jen. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't blame parents for having to adapt to something that was truly unexpected, right? Like, there's some things about behavior that is hard, but at the same time, a lot of parents were working full time, and you can't expect 2 full-time parents who originally had their kids away for 8 hours to suddenly have to do, full-time parenting, full-time work, and full-time everything else. It's very difficult. And I sincerely hope that, if, knock on wood, I hope we don't have another pandemic, but that we learned from what happened and that we have more support. A lot of people are surprised when someone who they disrespected doesn't respect them. Well, that was something about my ADHD that was always consistent, is that if there was an authority figure that was not kind or respectful to me, and like, obviously there are some things about authority that you have to acknowledge and respect, but like, if they were just awful adults, I did not bother. That's probably one of the main reasons as to why some of my grades were not great, because I didn't like the teacher. I didn't like what they threw down. And ooh, this is cute. This is cute. What a cute island. I love this. Yeah, and I remember that my stepsister was saying that her youngest, well, at the time, her youngest daughter was starting kindergarten, and she was watching as in a Zoom meeting that her daughter was raising her hand in order to answer questions. And I'm just like, wow, technology is great. I'm glad that we can do classes like that, but just this notion of a young kid who, for the most part, that education is about socialization than anything else, is being denied that connection, and that was just heartbreaking to me. Guffy, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. The snowstorm is closing all the schools here, and several of them had parents pick up devices to do remote learning. I was ranting about it to my husband at dinner, and my kids are grown. So I guess like the concept of a snow day is gone because of COVID, right? Because there's this expectation that, oh, we know how to do remote learning like with all grade levels at this point, so kids don't have snow days anymore. Which I think, listen, if you're gonna have a snow day that's like a random freak snow day that's like a couple of days, like, give teachers and kids the day off. Like, if the teachers are like, hey, just make sure that you have this read, make sure that you work on this one thing, and if you have any questions, I'm available, that's fine. But like, to expect students and teachers to be on when it's like a snow day seems really silly. Maryland's kids are getting a snow day on Monday. No remote learning. Good. 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 No, like give people a snow day. Sometimes you just need a mental health day. And sometimes that mental health day is a snow day. I remember when I was a kid that when there was a snow day, and I think everyone did this, like you would turn on the TV and you would go to the news. And I think that was probably one of the best times of the year for a lot of news anchors, especially for the people who were doing the weather. And they'd be like, okay, kids, this is why you're here. This is why you're tuned in. These are the following counties that are closed. And, you know, everyone was always disappointed when it was like a 2-hour or a 1-hour delay, but you know, you got what you got. I'm in Canada, might be getting a snow day. Who knows? Gotta wait until tomorrow. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I had a couple of college snow days, which was really annoying because usually the professor didn't tell you until after. Now you just get a text message. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Guffy, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm working with the motions. I'm getting back into streaming, and I'll be doing game development this afternoon. I'm really excited for this year, actually. I mean, for the most part. But I am really excited for my creative process of this year. I am. So we are about 10 minutes or so from the end of stream. And I'm just letting you all know we're probably going to be doing emotes, because I have not changed my emotes, I think, in literal years at this point, with the exception of the bun emotes. And I was thinking, I don't know which game I would like to play in between the emotes, because I would like to do some more like Spirit City lo-fi sessions where we draw and then we take a break and we do something. So an option is I can play a little bit of the Little Nightmares DLC and try to beat that on Wednesday. That's an option, and somebody is doing turnips right now. Or I can do Stardew Valley on the Switch, or I can do Evil Stardew Valley and do it like a day at a time. I do have a new challenge, Guffy. Hold on, let me show you. Hold on. So this is not like the entire rule set because I'm saving that for the Friday video, and I have 4 lovely humans who have graced me with their time and video editing to help me explain the 4 design challenges. But I'm bringing back hard mode 2.0 with Pat from Nintendo Talk's blessing. And the base rules that you pick your island design challenge, which will be announced this Friday. If not resetting, you need to get rid of all your bells and items. You can keep one of each fruit. And I think another rule I was considering is that if you want to hold on to your villager photos, you can do that as well. There's a lot of, what's it called? There's a lot of casual crossing rules in the hard mode stuff too, but the end goals are pretty short. So fully decorated 5-star island, house has an S tier rank, but you don't have to upgrade your entire house if you don't want to. Island is accessible to all villagers, and 10 million bells from the stock market. So I'm really, really excited for it. And that's probably going to be my main Animal Crossing content for streaming, because I'm going to be not doing videos very much, at least in the start of the year. I'm going to be really focusing on game development. Evil Dew Valley, yes. It's okay, Guffy. Worst case scenario, that if you want to do this challenge, like, you don't have to reset your island. It's just that you have to get to like removing some of the items. And if you are before 3 stars, that's still fine. Thank you. Nana Cat, I am excited. I really hope that people would be interested in doing it. I can't wait to try it. I've been sleeping with my Shadow the Hedgehog Build-A-Bear these past few nights. He's pretty soft and he's cool. That's awesome. I didn't realize that there was a Shadow the Hedgehog Build-A-Bear. I remember when Build-A-Bear was literally just bears. And now it's everything. Like, they had Pokemon Build-A-Bears. They have, they had Animal Crossing Build-A-Bears, which was kind of disappointing, as I heard, because they had what? They had Tom Nook, they had Isabelle, and then they had KK, right? I've named the island the perfect name for this challenge then. What did you name it? What did you name it? I am so curious. What did you name it? Also, friends, we like to do a couple of support things. So if you are not subscribed to Guffiest Fluffy, go subscribe. I would have gotten the Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon Bear if he had his tail prosthetic, but of course he doesn't. They didn't give the dragon a tail. Total Drama Island, 100%. Perfect. I was thinking because I've been getting back into reading and I have the full series of Terry Pratchett's Discworld, like almost all 41 books at this point, because my husband gifted them to me as my winter gift. That was like including all of like the Yule and Hanukkah and Christmas and our anniversary, which is amazing. But I was thinking of calling my hard mode island Rimfall or Atuin, because Atuin is the turtle that is driving the Discworld on the back of four giant elephants? Yeah, I love Discworld. It is my favorite series. It is my favorite series in the entire world. It got me through grad school. And if you are looking for hilarious satire, you will love it. Good to know. I don't think there are any in my province unless there is one in Edmonton. What do you mean? Oh, the Build-A-Bear? You have Doctor Who? Doctor Who has Build-A-Bears? Oh, the literal prosthetics. Okay. All right. It took me a minute to realize what you were talking about because I haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon in so long. Also, I'm going to say this. It's not often that I like sequels to movies, but How to Train Your Dragon 2 was a good one. Mm-hmm. DreamWorks does pretty well with their sequels, I think. It was DreamWorks, right? I think it was. You do have Isabel, though. She's fun. Yeah. You know, having an Isabel one would be really nice. They probably don't do them anymore. I can't even recognize the Build-A-Bears that are available now. Like, they don't even... Like, I'm not trying to be mean about this, but they don't look like teddy bears anymore. They look like, you know, toys, right? It's just, it's definitely not my jam. If I'm, like, wanting a teddy bear, I'm gonna want a teddy bear. I used to have so many. I had, I think... Oh my gosh, I think I used to have like 4. And I don't know what happened to them anymore. I would love to get one for my son when we visit the States in the future, if they're still around. I know that you can do them, like you can order them online now. Their clothes are sewn on. What? What? Why would you do that? That's ridiculous. Well, KK is naked because he's our favorite traveling nudist, obviously. But why would you have them clothed? Because, like, there's so many cute clothes with Build-A-Bear. Like, it's the same thing with dressing your character in the game. Like, why would you deny somebody the ability to give Isabel a really cute sweater? Like, you could probably make her mom's sweater and then put it on her. That's ridiculous. You have Tom Nook and Stitch. I got Isabel for my nieces. That's cute. That's awesome. Also, this is a... Sorry, I was really confused about this, What is this? Is this Mew? Oh, snap. It's Mew. That's cute. That's really cute. I like that. I had to cut Tom Nook's clothes off of him. Bad texture on fluffy, good fur. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Why doesn't KK's outfits change each week depending on... I think it's because he's all about freedom of movement. And I think that means that he is literally the nudist that everyone accepts in life, you know? Like, I think clothes would be a little too claustrophobic for the man. Why couldn't he have a scarf or a cute hat? Okay, that's fair. He should... Like, well, we should have scarves in the game, period. I have... I don't know if anyone else has seen Kay's... Oh, we have... Oh, I think this is a Pokemon Island. Have you seen Kay's Pocket Camp video? I am so mad by the customization options that you can get in the game. Like the wigs, the scarves. Like, I want to... Listen, I want to wear a scarf in this game. I want an actual legitimate beanie in this game. I want cute clothes that I just want things. Yeah, there are a lot of Pokemon designs. Was there another house? Because I don't think we're gonna find anything elsewhere. So this may be it, y'all. This may be it. B is so cute. I already have 2 normal girlies and I need another male villager indecisive at his finest. Oh no. Can you get B but replace the other girlies, or do you want to keep the girlies? Respect if you want to keep the girlies. But maybe, like, it's time. It's a Pokemon Island. They named it Kalos, a region from Generation 6. Oh. Oh. See, I don't know these things. I don't know these things at all. Mm-mm. Okay. Do you think another house will have this? You know what? Let's do one more island. What the heck? Let's do one more island. Also, I will say I like Mimikyu a lot. Although, why is it specifically Pichu that they're trying to mimic? Is it because Pichu is considered the cutest Pokemon, which I disagree. I disagree. Like, Pichu's cute, but why are they only focusing on that one Pokemon? You already have 3 dog villagers. I can always bring Daisy or Melba back. Tears in my Animal Crossing eyes. I've wanted to have B for a while. I also would love to have Mac, because another goal, I'm gonna leak central this, that the villager component for hard mode 2.0 isn't as unforgiving as the original hard mode, where, you know, you had to kick villagers when they asked to leave, or, you know, have take a campsite villager if you didn't want to. The goal is to have 10 villagers that you've never had before, and if you don't remember how many villagers you've had before, just like hazard a guess. That's basically it. It's like the goal is to prioritize villagers you've never had before. And I really liked that with Casual Crossing, because I think the requirement I did for myself is that I had to have 12 villagers that I've never had before. And I really appreciated villagers that I never would have considered. So Matilda was an early one that I'd never had and I really grew to like. Static was another one. Who were the other ones that I really grew to like? Bettina was here for a really short time. Guffy, thank you. I appreciate the correct opinion. Yeah, it's like not the cutest. Wartortle is the cutest Pokemon. Okay, Wartortle is really cute. But I'm also going to disagree with you. It is Bulbasaur and Ivysaur and the other Saur. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and something Saur. Those ones. The Bulbasaur evolution's the cutest. It's copying Pikachu because it wants the same amount of love. That's so sad. Also, is this another Pokemon flag? Is this Psyduck? Is this another Pokemon Island? Hold on. Wait. This feels like a Psyduck, right? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, okay. Just kidding. That was unnecessary. It's a frog? The other sort, Venusaur, thank you. It's a frog? Is it really? No. Oh, that's the mouth. Oh, that's the mouth. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. But you can also see the Psyduck, right? You can also see the mouth, right? And the beak and the thing. You saw Psyduck too. Thank you. Thank you. Also, this is a really cute island. Ooh, this is really cute, actually. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find the house. Addie May. It's a mutant Psyduck. It says ribbit instead of Psy. Pachirisu. Hold on. Pachirisu. Hold on. Okay, that's cute. It's a squirrel. It's a squirrel. Is is their evolution Emolga or something? Because I think I like Emolga better. Will Lagom be updated when Casual Crossing ends? Yes. It won't probably be updated as often, although I did take a break with that with the summer because I was doing game development stuff. But I was thinking that on Friday we can go and take a look at Lagom as it is and then update it and then promptly tear it down. Although I really do like how Lagom is now. I really do. It's definitely just Winter Island. It doesn't have anything going on for the holidays. It's really literally just a winter holiday. Things are closed down. I still have the tree farm that I need to change back to a regular farm and bring back my fruit trees. But maybe I'll just do the fruit trees instead of the crops. Pachirisu doesn't evolve, neither does Emolga. Oh. Pikachu clones didn't get to evolve until Palde... I didn't realize that there were Pikachu clones. What are Pikachu clones? I feel like I'm talking to my fellow kids and I have no idea what those words mean. Like, you're saying words, but Pikachu clones? When did Pikachu clones happen? I just remember the Pichu, the Pikachu, the Raichu, the not Aeoli, the surfing, the Raichu. That one's my favorite. Oh, electric mouse Pokemon equals Pikachu clone. Oh, okay. Okay. Each region gets a small electric rodent with electric cheeks. Oh, interesting. Okay. I clearly have not played Pokemon. I just still think of like Gengar and Mew and all that. Well, actually, wait. He may have it. We'll check. Oh, Plusle and Minoon. I know those two. I know those two because I played Pokemon Go. Oh, this is Hopkins, not the other one. Dang kids, when I was your age, we were... I know. No, they were... Hubsmod. They were telling me that the Johto League that I remember when I was like watching the show and I knew those Pokemon, it was from 2001. You know what other game came out in 2001? Animal Crossing GameCube. Dibutsu no Mori. The GameCube, like, population growing. I am old, y'all. Wild. So wild. Did they upgrade their stuff? Maybe. Man. Okay, so they did redo some of their stuff. All right, okay. Maybe? Johto was 1,000 years ago, and I am 10 years older than that. It joined me in the elderliness. Hello, my elder millennial friend, aka the middle school years. 2001 was middle school? Oh yeah, it was. It was. That's right. So the reason why I was thinking about Johto League is because when I was in Sweden, this was back when the internet was still uncharted with piracy means, right? And you can just go online and ask, like, where can I watch free episodes of this, right? You didn't have to download anything. You could literally just watch it on the website. And I don't know how illegal that was. It probably wasn't. But I couldn't really find anything to watch in Sweden because I only had my laptop. And so between me writing my undergrad thesis, I was watching like all of the what's it called? The Pokemon shows up until that point. We're not old, we're vintage. Gen Xer here. Yeah. So, and I watched that in like 2010, 2011. So I keep thinking that it was like, oh, it was only a decade ago. No, it was 20 years ago. That was when Johto League came out. So even when I started rewatching the series, there were still more going on. I often wonder that if I didn't have such a negative view of gaming when I was that age, like in my late teens, early 20s, like how how I would be today, you know? Because I was very much anti-gaming at that age. HubSpot helped me with that. It was a healing moment. Do you all remember, like, I never did this, but I had, I was romantically interested in a person that would do, like, WoW raids and stuff, and, like, people would bring their computers to their house and, like, set up, so there was, like, a bunch of, usually guys, like, a bunch of guys with their soda and their snacks, and they would, like, go on raids together in the same room. LAN parties, yes, LAN parties. I never did those. They look fun as heck now because I'm a nerd, but yeah. But we did well, and friends, I think I may be able to mark one off right here. Well, I can't because that one's white, but I have a Chimajigori right here. So we're just gonna cheat and say, oh look, we found it. Oh yeah. But friends, thank you so much for joining in. Wow, it's super bright. Thank you so much for being here for the day. I appreciate every single one of you. And Jen, because I know that you are not going to do this, I'm going to do it for you. But my parents actually bought me the first Nintendo console, and my mom and her friend played the very first Zelda. I have a lot of gamers in my family. That's so cool. That's so cool. My son really likes Animal Crossing, and I think I've been getting him into Stardew Valley too. So we'll hopefully get there. But anyway. Why don't we... That's not... Oh, I am sorry. I thought that I had put it where everyone could talk. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, let's see if we can raid somebody, shall we? Lumi is live. So I think that we should do a Lumi Moon... Animal Crossing raid, shall we? So friends, if you don't know what a raid is, what we like to do is share the love and share the vibes. So if you are not ready for bed or moving on for whatever reason, that you have somebody that you can go and listen to. But I'm going to leave you with a sentiment that I leave on every live stream and video, that I hope you're being kind to yourself and being kind to others and making art and playing games and encouraging others to do the same. I'm going to work on game development and programming today, and I hope that whatever goal that you have for this week and this year is started with kindness and compassion, because the fact that you're doing it is amazing. And I will see you in the next one. So thanks, friends. Bye.